Yes, thanks, Norm. Big football downtown Katanning, Watermain Oval. The big clash between Katanning Wanderers hosting the Narrogin Hawks and looking for a fabulous game today with the big clash. The Hawks definitely favourites, but that's the way it is. They're for fourth on the premiership table, and Katanning, after a fantastic grand final victory last season, have very much had a tough season, a loss of a lot of their good quality players. It is round 11, and it is Liberty Rural match of the day, and brought to you by the Liberty Rural team. They are delivering fuel all through the Great Southern region. They are the agents for Shell products and lubricants. You can Kelvin Andrews call on 0488 678 018. Call the Liberty Rural team and get on your side. In commentary this afternoon, it's a big welcome back to Andrew Pritchard. Andrew, welcome back to Big K Football.
Thanks, Kev, and good afternoon, listeners. Gosh, it's been a while since we've seen Big Kev at the Quartermain Oval, and of course, Wanderers and Katanning Wanderers resplendent in their NAIDOC jumpers, Indigenous jumper, that we've actually got the sides lining up for Winter Country.
Yeah, I think there's a good array of boots that go with them as well, Andrew. Looking down, there's lime green and lovely pink and hot red, and certainly very colourful attire when you look at it. Narrogin Hawks in the additional jumpers there as well. But looking forward to today's big clash. The oval's looking pretty good, Andrew. Pretty fair.
Yeah, I think a lot of the ovals around the league are actually looking very well, and rather strangely, because we haven't had rain that we've expected. So normally Quartermain Ovals and it's actually getting the best it's ever looking. Ironically, it's actually being dug up into the season to be replaced by a brand new oval. So quite interesting to see that you can hardly see any dry patches or witches on it. It's looking brilliant.
Okay, make mention, of course, Peter Rundle, season sponsor as well. If you need to speak to Peter, he's doing a job, and you can give him a call on 988 11225 at his Narrogin office. It's a good work tool. Once again, the scoreboard with 12 stores across state, prices and fabrication, and still doing the Man of the Match award later on in the day. And of course, Sports Power Narrogin doing the goal of the day. That's Ian Katrina George, and Katanning Travel Centre doing the mark of the day once again, and the All Good Reef Depot and Wage and Containers for Change doing the tackle of the day, which is a terrific award as well. The first quarter coming up pretty soon. The Axe at 54 Austral Terrace Tanning will be sponsoring the first term, and they are proudly supporting local football. In store, you'll find everything from knitting wool to hammers and nails. Check out their large selection of garden posts. So, Andrew, what's been happening in the meantime? Of Katanning have had a particular season.
Yep, for the Katanning Wanderers, and they're kicking to what is the Ram end of the ground, which is favoured quite strongly by a gusty north-westerly breeze. Kicking has been pretty hard to the other end the previous three games. But yeah, Katanning only with about 8 players from last premiership side. Actually has struggled a lot, worked very well in defence, just hasn't had anybody to take the forward line, and of course you don't win games, you kick goals. The other interesting thing about today is we welcome Dustin Allen, of course, who long-term player for Katanning, played in the 2016 premiership side into his 40s, lives in Victoria, works for Clontarf. He's actually here obviously playing a game so because he happens to be in town. So he's got the really long green boots. We will notice when he does come onto the ground. And I think he's on the interchange to start with.
We're looking forward to seeing talents of Dusty Allen. Certainly he was a very good bowler back in his time at Katanning Wanderers. Andrew, Caleb Keeley, we're speaking off air. Of course, he's certainly a talented footballer, quality footballer, but not with Katanning Wanderers anymore.
No, playing Jerramungup, and actually been playing very well in that competition. And so, yes, it'll be interesting to see what he does do next year, whether he wants to come back and play. Because he's actually got a very talented football family. His brother, Brian, is actually playing for Cook and Darragin, but his sister made the state women's AFL, waffle side, playing for South Fremantle in the waffle women's competitions, made the state side. So fantastic for the young girl to have done that in her second year at South Fremantle.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome to hear. For also in commentary this afternoon to her and give a hand, and a old friend of Big K football, and recently united a couple of weeks ago at the Nutrien Ag Football Championships. Carol Sinclair.
Yeah, thanks, Kev, and good afternoon, listeners. And very interesting move already I see is that Pontello's starting forward for Katanning.
Okay, just trying to. Who's starting off in the ruck Katanning Wanderers with the?
That's Jai Beavis, an ex-Cogen up here.
Okay, Jai Beavis. All right. Well, the siren sounds to commence play here in the first quarter main oval. Down on Katanning, rucks go to a big goal going through. He won it down. French was over the ball. Toe poke before James Lorito shoveled it out to Reece Nicholson. Put it on his boot very quickly. Sent a big fly from Beard. Almost. So that was Tom Kilpatrick. Go back in hard after the ball. It flipped back out. Lorino. Ground level. Shovels it out. And he's going to get pinged for here. Play on's the call. Tom Kilpatrick. He has a bounce. Goes through centre half forward as a woeful old kick. Goes out very, very wide. Declan Mumby in leading for the ball. Pops it out wide now. A kick. Was it from Bolford right to the top of the goal square? Went through. Criddle White was there. Ground level. Picked up. Was it Messier? Criddle White it was. Ran back onto the ball. Bang! Goal on the board early to the Narrogin Hawks and a contender. The sports-powered Narrogin goal of the day. Very early. One on the board for the Narrogin Hawks. Andrew Pritchard in commentary.
Yeah, fantastic pick-up and turn back to what is the pocket that's been hard to goal from and put it right through the middle.
Certainly was, and he's a talented type, Noah Criddle, and potentially a very interesting footballer up there for in defence. We got down there sinkers.
I think we've got Blight
at full. I see Dusty Allen at centre halfback.
That looks like Dusty. 2017 player, Andrew.
Absolutely, and that's where he played his football in his later part of his career was defence.
Okay, Gould then trying to burst his way out was Abdul Beckett, I think, but he's tied up in a pretty good tackle. And we have a ball up. It's gone about 10 metres forward in Katanning's direction. Gould's a man mountain. He wins down. It was almost popped out by quarter. A bit of aerial ping pong. Ground level once again. It's a bit of doing and throwing, just waiting for the mess to clear. Umpire let go as well, which is pretty good umpiring. Out now and charging out was taken by Saunders. Quick hand pass out wide to Beavis. Punches the ball long right. Pontillo in front. Fished it away down their deep defence by Scatting. Follows the ball up. The boundary line's his friend. It's out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. Left full forward pocket region for the Katanning Wanderers. Nice little move out of there, Sinkers.
Yeah, absolutely. And got a good clearance, which is great.
Well, the wind has got hold of the ball a little bit, and the umpire requests that the boundary umpire try his luck again.
It's going to cost him a packet of snakes.
And the ball thrown in. Once again, too big, but he brings it indoors. That's dangerous over the top to Saunders. Onto James Lorino. He lined up the big sticks and he hits one. 1 point aboard. Would have been a lovely goal. Tilmar scoreboard. 1 goal to the Narrogin Hawks. 1 behind to the Katanning Wanderers here in the first term. And, of course, the first term brought to you by Zeniacs at Austral Terrace in Katanning. They've got everything in. They're proudly supporting local football, and you'll find everything there from wall to hammers and nails. Check them out. Okay, the kick goes in. Big Gould just takes it. It's a nice capture. Gets on job. Kicks forward. Coming out in front. I think it was Tyrone.
Yes.
Penny. Okay, he goes forward once again, and now capture there.
already starting to take effect with 2 or 3 possessions.
Yeah.
Both players.
No, great work at ground level again. Into the corridor. Lorino went forward, almost to capture. Comes to ground level, Katanning player, which was Cody Mills. Durack snaps on goal. Goal on the border, contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Toolmart scoreboard, 1-2 to the Katanning Wanderers, 1 goal to the Narrogin Hawks. And this is a very good start by the Wanderers here in the first term. Daryl Sinclair.
Yeah, look, absolutely. And Andrew, for I reckon the last 5 weeks, Wanderers have always struggled for scoreboard pressure early.
Absolutely.
And today with 5 inside 50s, they've got off to a very good start.
Yeah, the problem has been the defence has been very strong all year. Just haven't got the guys that have been able to, and with 2 very good marking forwards in the first quarter, it could be to our advantage.
And I think with the breeze as well, it's not a bad manoeuvre to go for broke. Big Henry Gould does win it down. Lorino once again, quick hand pass, went back to Caleb Gill. He banged it on his boots, sent it forward. Waiting down at ground level was Penny. It was a good pick-up, through a bit of traffic. Penny did well, sidestep, gets the kick going out wide. How's the bounce? Ground level. Narrogin Hawks player was tackled, dispossessed. Wanderers doing well. Quartermain swings it wide with the hand pass. Little kick forward. Sinclair's there. He marks in the left forward pocket region. Looks to the corridor. Tries to measure the kick, but getting in the way. Damon Penny read it beautifully for the Narrogin Hawks. He wheels around once again. He's a good defender, a good player. His kick went out. It was knocked away by Reece Nicholson though. Geordie Heel at ground level was a strong pick-up. Tries to break out of the pack. Umpire says play on. Taken high was Timms. Oh, it took a while. Bang, you're gone. And that is a good tackle, and I think it might be Eads, was it?
Yep.
And
it was.
The old chicken wing tackle, wasn't it?
It certainly was, and it was a contender for the All Good Refund Wage and Depot tackle of the day. Write it down. Penny, in the meantime, did well. Got the kick away wide. It's gone out of bounds. Nicholson might have hurt his big toe as he's on the boundary line, and we'll have a throw in once again, left full forward pocket region for the Katanning Wanderers. They are 1-2 on the Toolmart scoreboard, leading the Narrogin Hawks 1 goal, and a pretty entertaining first part of the first term. And we've got a whistle and play, and umpire to throw it in once again.
Another packet of snakes. It's going to be a costly afternoon for that boundary umpire.
Okay, sounds like a personal connection there. Daryl Sinclair, hand pass from went out to Tom Kilpatrick in his boot, tumbles forward, and it works his way across. And I think was there, Tommy Harmon for the Katanning Wanderers. It's outside the attack 50-metre arc. It's probably about 70 or 80 metres away from the Katanning goal. Here in the first term, brought to you by Zaniac. Austral Terrace, ball's thrown in. Gould wins it down, double tap forward to the front of the pack. Big pack forms one again. Out wide, it was taken there, and a good kick away by Todd. It's gone up to right centre wing. It's off hands. It's out of bounds. And we will have a throw in. It's on the far side of the ground. And the trouble is, with a bit of a breeze like it is, Daryl Sinclair, there's going to be a lot of play on the far side of the ground.
All day, I suggest, and Narrogin have worked it all along that boundary side.
Okay, it's gone to ground level. Taken by Fish at the front of the pack. Put it on a goodie. Sent it forward. Dusty Allen and was knocked forward. Level was fisted. Tommy Kilpatrick give the big shove, but he tell you what, got wrapped up in a good tackle as well. Pinged, and coming up with the free kick was Devon Mills-Durack for the Katanning Wanderers. Perhaps a contender, well, Andrew, for the All Good Refund Depot wage and tackle of the day. Back of the pack, Timms was scouting the pack. It was a beautiful cup as well by Timms. Direct out to right half forward, getting back, and a nice mark taken out there by Deacon Morton for the Katanning Wanderers. Lovely pink boots on. He's just forward of left half back. Morton, he tries to measure the kick, went looking there for Reed, couldn't mark it. His recovery, great, got the hand pass out. The kick was wobbly though. It's towards the left full forward pocket region and out of bounds, and we will have a throw in. But Katanning Wanderers, Andrew Pritchard doing in attack.
Absolutely, probably the wrong lead to lead really deep into the forward. Should have been leading down the middle of them, but certainly effectively getting the ball, and Eads has done a couple of good things already in the game.
So the kick went forward from French, I think Lanciano in defence of the Narrogin Hawks. So he just steadies the ship. Little chip kick forward was a bit dangerous at ground level. Taken by James Lorino. Lays the hand pass out into the corridor. Pontillo through his finger. Back in the pack. Damon Penny. A brilliant pick-up. But now he's carried. Gets it back out again. Boundary line's close. It's out of bounds. We'll have a throw in deep right full forward pocket region. And also Mills Durack there as well for the Katanning Wanderers.
The Katanning Wanderers' pressure has been fantastic so far.
Good effort so far here in the first term. Ball is thrown good. It was knocked to the front of the back line. Saunders, kick out of the pack was Eads. A magnificent kick on goal. And a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the Dulmar scoreboard. 2-2 to the Katanning Wanderers. 1 goal to the Narrogin Hawks. And that was brilliant play.
You can't teach that. They're just his fantastic offhands. He's read it beautifully and swung onto his left foot, and it's a great goal.
And this is going to give the Katanning Wanderers a great deal of confidence. And Narrogin Hawks not winning clearances at the moment and turning the ball over, which is unusual for the talented Narrogin Hawks.
Certainly. Zaniac sponsors term as well. They're based in Austral Terrace. They've got everything in store. Waiting for a bit of direction from the umpire. I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, the knitting wall to hammers and nails. Check out the large select garden pots as well. And that's a Zaniacs in Austral Terrace. Downtown Katanning. As those back to the centre once again. Rucks to set themselves. I think at the ground level, Nicholson couldn't quite handle it. Tommy Kilpatrick, strong, tried to get the tackle. French wrapped up in a big, strong tackle. He had no prior opportunity.
So Brian, the ruckman, who's
yes, that's what I was looking for, Jack O'Brien. I was going to call him Kennedy, but it wasn't Kennedy. So Jack O'Brien, long-haired looking fella, goes there. Good, no clear knock though. It's out the bottom. Going in there was Reece Nelson fighting hard for the ball. Umpire blows the whistle again.
Tackling's been good by both sides, Rich.
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly pressure is being applied strongly by both sides.
Hey, again, Gould in front, dominant, wins it down. There was Quartermain. There's a 1-1 situation, almost going to work in Katanning's favour, but coming through, leaving it behind was the Narrogin's player. Whistle on play once again, and we got a free kick. It's going to go the way James Lorino, very prominent early in the first term for the Wanderers. How's the kick? Oh, getting back was Ems, courageous, couldn't quite kick the mark though. Flicks to the front of the Sinclair was there. Comes to Ron Pontillo. He turns. Oh, it's a wayward. It's a defender's kick. It's good for 1 behind only. Toolmar scoreboard 2-3 to the Katanning Wanderers. 1 goal.
Again, just the ability, Andrew, of the forwards to lock that ball and put a little bit of pressure on.
Absolutely. And Ryan Pontillo kicked like his old man. He'd be a brilliant premiership player in ethics for Wanderers.
Okay. See Allen in the van. Gould late. Tom Kilpatrick. Good work. Picked up. Gill tries through the pack. Bill White got through with a big hip and shoulder. How'd you like that, buddy? And down on the ground it goes. Going to have a ball up.
Gee, tough footy.
Oh, yeah. He's a good player, physical as well. 1 down by Gould to Krill White. This has got a 2-on-1 situation against him. Comes in hard on O'Brien with the tackle, though. And we're going to try it all once again. It's on the right centre wing. Wanderers, Gould, dominant knock forward. Running onto it. The young player gets it. Quick hand pass it was. Gets out wide back to Caleb Gill. Stumbles the ball forward. Oh, Blight was it? Couldn't quite complete the mark. Ground little boundary line's close. And we'll have a throw in. It's gone inside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Katanning Wanderers, who are having a pretty terrific first term here so far. And, of course, very much Narrogin Hawks would be the starting favourite going into this game. But Wanderers, they're on about. Ball going once again. Over the top, Penny. Picked up a quick kick by Heel. And then it goes out. Criddle was in front, had to reach for it. Bowling too close. We'll have a throw in again. Right centre wing for the Katanning Wanderers, right in front of the grandstand here. With all those passionate supporters.
That's right. They love their footy.
Their Sunday afternoon shout as the balls are thrown in. Boundary umpire comes right in. No clear knock. Down level. Eads was good. Fits out hand pass to Penny. Little toe poke at time was good to Watermain. That's it. It comes to Geordie Hill. He turns, drives along. Declan Mumby. How's the bound? It's over the top. Great work, but it's running into the goals. Tommy Bomford, not sure, but a goal on the board to Narrogin Hawks. Just try to pick that player up. It could be Bomford. Anyway, it doesn't matter. On the Toolmart scoreboard, it's 2 goals, 3 to Katanning Wanderers, 2 goals to the Narrogin Hawks, and that was a great bit of work by the Hawk and Geordie Hughes as well. Geordie Hill.
Yeah, again, example of skill problems there. Again, drop mark by Quartermain that should have been easily taken, and a really up and forward line by only 4 players in their forward 50, and it was going to be all after that straight away.
And fair to say, Andrew, that's been Katanning Wanderers' issue all season, has been their skills.
Absolutely.
And against sides like Narrogin, they just make you pay. Katanning flow of the game then, they got one on the other side, which has really hurt the Wanderers.
Certainly did. So back to they go. What a beautiful knock it was down to Hill, crashing his way through the pack was Pitt, but it's taken away by Bowen Zaccoli for the Narrogin Hawks. The kick went towards centre hole where it's tied up and whistle on play, and we will ball up. Just getting the binoculars out. Richard Long to go in the ruck, opposed to Bryan. Around level, it was good. James Lorino shovels it out to his teammate. It's around level. Momentum, seeing the ball go Narrogin Hawks' way. They Criddle White out of the pack. He goes for a kick. It's tumbled out of bounds though. We will have a throw in deep in the left full forward pocket region for the Narrogin Hawks. Sees them 2 goals on the Toolmart scoreboard and 2 goals, 3 to the Katanning Wanderers here in the first term, brought to you by Zeniacs in Austral Terrace. Downtown Katanning at Butte Quartermain Oval, Sunday afternoon football. It is a Liberty rural match of day. Pretty flat throw in. It went to ground level. Criddle was going to meet the ball. Hand pass went out now to Dusty Allen out of defence. Goes long. Pontillo ground a little bit. Getting back was Damon Penny. Ran onto it. Good little player. Goes inboard looking for Big Henry Gould. He doesn't let him down. He marked the ball. He's left centre wing. He's going to square it up. Good dangerous kick as he goes long toward Casey Beard. Doesn't let him down. Beard was a good capture. He goes wide with the kick. Coming out was Hunt. Tapped the ball to his own advantage. Good bit of work by the young player. It ends up with Langy Williams. Late hand pass off to Mason, who squared it up to Criddle White in the corridor. That was good play. Narrogin Hawks, Noah Criddle White will take a shot from some 35 metres out from goal. Nice play, Narrogin Hawks.
Yeah, look, no doubt about that. Again, hurt Katanning on the clicks and their ball efficiency. They're right on top of the game now. They've played a good last 5 minutes.
Noah Criddle White, number 2 for the Hawks. Pretty reliable goal kicker too. In he comes. That's no exception. Goal on the board for the Narrogin Hawks. Toolmart scoreboard. 3 goals. The Hawks roll 2 goals, 3. The Katanning Wanderers. 3-point ball game in favour of the Narrogin Hawks and Zaniac sponsoring the first term. Andrew Pritchard. Well, it's been a good by Katanning Wanderers here early, but just takes a mistake or so. But Narrogin Hawks just picking up the last 2 goals.
Yeah, had the momentum and had a number of inside 50s which they weren't able to capitalise on. Then, as I mentioned, the skill error on the centre wing resulted in a goal. And then, Criddle White has been very good in the forward line.
Okay, go to it. Goes to Hill. Back at the back. Tom Kilpatrick before runs onto it. One way then the other. Goes back towards Penny. Half back. Walks and then gets the kick away. Goes wide. Was well weighted. Good capture was taken out there. Casey Beer, 45. Simon Mason. Narrogin Hawks. He goes long. Steaming out was Declan Mumby. No, it was big. Henry Gould up there for a rest. Reece Nicholson ground level. Swings it over Armin. He goes with the left hand. Goes out wide. Back to Nicholson. He's banged into the ground. He's going to get pinged or he's going to get a kick. No, neither. Umpire says, I'm going to have a ball up. I thought it was one or the other, Darryl, but...
agree.
Rucks go to it this time. Gould wins it down. Tom Kilpatrick quickly on the boot. Harmon's in. He couldn't complete the mark though. Mumby gives him a big shove out of the way. Hand pass comes over the top. Under pressure, the kick went out, charging out. Mark almost taken. It was dropped there by a player in Hayward. Hayward put the kick into the forward line, went to ground level once again. Bowens Akoli, I think, was in front, went for the hand pass. It was blowing one towards Landiano. Gill was tackled, crashed into the ground, spits out, running onto it was at Timms, can't quite dig it up, swings the hand pass inboard to Hill. Beautiful weighted kick. Hill finds Criddle White in the full forward pocket region for the Narrogin Hawks. Great bit of work and another goal scoring opportunity now for Noah Criddle White for Narrogin Hawks. Here first term.
Moves well, Andrew, for a big fella.
Absolutely, yeah. To know exactly where to be on the grid and puts himself in good positions, take marks, and he's used his weight in a couple of times with some strong goals.
Okay, just waiting for him to come in, and he comes. Kick off his wristband beautifully. Goal umpire did not move. It is a goal on the board for the Narrogin Hawks. They go to 4 goals straight on the Toolmart scoreboard, leading the Katanning Wanderers goals 3 here in the first term, and certainly the last 3 goals on the board to now the Narrogin Hawks sinkers.
Most shall become a bit easy. The first 15 minutes, Katanning Wanderers were right up for the fight, but fair to say, Andrew, Narrogin Hawks' last 5 minutes has been very efficient football.
And the other that's been very noticeable all year for Katanning Wanderers is lack of a quality ruckman. The guys that have sort of run don't have the height or the weight, and literally centre bounce. And Andrew Throw-in has been a ruck knock to Narrogin.
Bucks go to it. Going high was open. He won it down out of the middle. Pickett long and strong down. No one was sure what to do. Not forward by Sinclair. Down to a man, and he went bang! Goal board. Great goal to the Katanning Wanderers, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Toolmart scored 4 goals to the Narrogin Hawks, 3 goals, 3 to the Katanning Wanderers. Daryl Sinclair.
Yeah, look, just shows you that that quick clearance ball came on the deck. Clever by Sinclair to tap to Eads, and he finished off, Andrew.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what standard of football, level of football, if you get centre bounce, a tap out, it starts the momentum towards the forward line. A great tap on Sinclair that it's red, and again another good goal. His second for the quarter.
It's fair to say, perhaps, Narrogin fans could have attacked that ball a little bit more. They just hesitated, and then all of a sudden, bang, it was on their control. There was a hole on the board.
Yeah,
so,
game on here at Queen Oval, I reckon, Big Kev.
Yeah, absolutely. Katanning Wanderers certainly are giving it a good shot. So Gould back in the ruck. He does down to Kilpatrick. Just can't get his on the ball. He goes back in after it. It was a nice pick up. He ends up going out towards French. He put it on his loose centre. Dusty Allen off his feet. He poked the ball forward. It's gone for about 45 metres though. Great work. Knock forward. Saunders quick pass to James Lorino. He's on the right centre wing. He pumps it in long. Coming out was Ryan Portillo and landed on his chest as well. He looks at the corridor. He sees Eads. Put it out in front of him. Can he run onto it? He does. Quick hand pass back to Abdul Pickett. He turns. He goes bang. Goal on the board. Katanning Wanderers. Great football. Toolmart scoreboard. 4 goals, 3 to the Katanning Wanderers. 4 goals. Narrogin Hawks. Game on here in the first term.
Been a really good first quarter of footy. Both sides taking risks and also making plenty of errors. And Katanning Wanderers, best first quarter for some time, I would suggest, Andrew.
Absolutely. I'm not quite sure whether Pontillo was right with the kick, but he did centre, and obviously you're going to get, in these windy conditions, you get a better opportunities to kick a goal, and a really good tap from Pickett.
Well, Reece Eads having a day out, which is great for Katanning Wanderers.
Well, the result was right. That was for sure. Back to the centre. Bucks go to it. O'Brien, Gould, T. Back of the pack. Bowens Akoli there. Tommy Kilpatrick skirt the packs as well. Umpires no. Give it to me, boys. We'll go again. Bit of momentum has just gone Katanning away by about 5 to 10 metres. as the umpire fetches the ball. First quarter, of course, brought to you by Zaniacs and Austral Terrace in Katanning. Down Katanning. Bucks go to it. Gould, he's too big and strong. Misses the ball in the second. Coming through, Lorino left it behind. Momentum sees the ball rolling. Katanning Wanderers way. This time, the group pack is too big. Umpire says no. We'll try again. It's worked his way down to practically and a half forward for the Katanning Wanderers. Rucks again. Gould stands his ground. Comes to the back of the pack. Ryan, he picks it up, but he's wrapped up in Big Henry Gould. And it says, Jack, you're going nowhere. And we'll have a ball once again at the centre forward region for the Katanning Wanderers. Gould in front. His ground. French tried to get through the pack. Quick little hand pass. Ends up Reno. He's been a driving force. Goes long. Mills due. Didn't take the mark. Casey Beard. Rips it up. Hand pass though. Went to Ryan Pontillo. Saunders. He goes wide to Pickett. Couldn't find him. Damon Penny. It was terrific work by him. He saved the day and he got the little kick out to Tommy Kilpatrick. He's still inside his defensive 50-metre arc. He wants to switch play. He sees Timms. He goes long and strong toward Timms. And he's, well, he did short cover. Pinged. And the tackle coming up is with who? Sinclair, was it?
Yes.
It was a contender. But it goes to the goal square. At level, Scatting picks it up. Turns, it's a blind kick. Coming through was Lorino. He wanted that ball. It was a good pick-up as well. He went bang. That is a magnificent effort. A magnificent goal was the result as well. James Lorino. Well, we two-mart scoreboard. The Katanning Wanderers are 5 goals. 3, leading the Narrogin Hawks 4 goals. Says that was beautiful football.
Look, it was, and I think I mentioned about 10 minutes ago that the foot pressure was sensational. Just for that stoppage, it was Devon Mills, Jurek and Sinclair who locked it in, and then of course that other tackle by Sarah on the far side. And if you continue to push that ball in the forward line, you will get results.
Absolutely. Looks as though they might have mucked it up when Saunders went for an extra hand pass that he didn't need to do. But, forward pressure was just brilliant, and another great goal putting them in front.
Back to the centre, go to it. Gould over the top, Kiltree. I toe poked it forward. He ran onto it. Good play. Kicks a bit wonky as it goes forward. It's in the left forward pocket region for the Narrogin Hawks. It's shoved out the side. I think over the ball. He wrapped up in a strong tackle as well. Umpire blows the whistle. We'll have a ball up.
It's been good by both teams.
Yes. Ferocious. As they set themselves once again. Rucks go to it. Richard Long was in the ruck to ground level. Langy Williams emerged down to the pack. Put the ball on his boot. He sent it forward. Like strong Mumby underneath the ball. Couldn't mark it. It's swat around. Ground level once again. Penny was in hard for the ball. He got it tied up. Umpire says, boys, have a spell. We're going to have a ball up. Left forward pocket region. For Narrogin Hawks. Ruck set himself long. Wins it down to Lang Williams on his boot very quickly. It lands into the corridor. Dusty Allen runs onto the ball. Just having a little bit of trouble. He picks it up and he goes back doors. He wheels already. He's got time. Sends the kick out towards Caleb Gill. Criddle White was there back of the pack. It was taken by our man Beavis. Beavis on his left boot. He sent it forward coming out. Saunders. It was a terrific mark. He's gone for the bounce. And he's going to chop him out of the way. Got the little hand pass out. It was good. But getting back was Messier. He bangs the ball forward coming across. Was a player in Sinclair. It's gone out of bounds. Umpire says throw it in. Oh, he was taken on all comers. Yes, absolutely. No one was stopping him. But he'd get caught up with it. It was good to see, though.
He did, yeah. Well, take aim on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ball to be thrown in again. Good. Took full position. Hand pass to no one in particular. Wrapped up in there was Tom Kilpatrick. Did well. Knocked out of the way. It was another one in Mills. Got it out to Abdul Pickett. And Eads was in front. Good play, good lead, good mark.
He's going to back himself here, Reece, Andrew.
He's a good kicker goal, and he lovely foot action, of course, when he kicks the ball. He's gone back to his
I was going to say, you took the word out of the mouth. I think I'm at the Wacker watching Lee come in from the River Ends.
I thought it was Meatloaf.
Who actually turned 75 recently. We're all showing our age, aren't we?
Okay. Reece Eade. He's going to kick from Nifty. Just inside. High kick, but he's off distance. Not the accuracy, out of bounds on the full. 5 goals, 3 Katanning Wanderers, 4 goals, Narrogin Hawks on the Toolmart scoreboard. Bradley Timms draws the kick in for Penny. Couldn't find. Saunders was there. Penny did well, went through. Ground level Kilpatrick. The boundary line's too close. We'll have a throw in just outside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Katanning Wanderers.
Can't be too long to go in this quarter. Been playing 30 minutes.
Okay. Maniac sponsoring as well down there at Austral Terrace. Make sure you call in. Bob's thrown in. No one took possession. A little kick from Kid. Went to Hayes, went through. Buzzacoli though. Toe poked the ball through the pack. Taken down there. And a quick little shovel out. 16 was Jack Lee. It ends up out wide to Criddle White now. He's on the left half forward flank for the Hawks. He looks inboard. The kick was good. Found a player there in French. French goes for the corridor. Big long kick. No one's looking at it except Harmon. And he marks it for the Katanning Wanderers. He's
teams, Andrew.
Absolutely, yes. And no lacking in determination to get the footy.
Rucks go to it. There was one down by Beavis. Kilpatrick skirts through the pack. It pops out the other side. Tries to follow it up. Quick kick out of the pack. I think it was from Bomford, sent the ball forward. Mumby was in front. Comes to Harmon, who's been very good down there in defence, the young player. His kick was excellent to James Lorino. And from right back pocket region, just shy of right half back flank, Lorino.
Well, this kick's got to be good.
Well, he's got a couple of men out there, but what's going to happen? It's a dangerous kick. Brock Green off his boot high. He wants to bring rain. There's the siren sounds to finish a really, really exciting first term of football down here in downtown Katanning. A Quartermain Oval, the Liberty Rural match of the day. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, Katanning Wanderers are 5 goals, 3, leading the Narrogin Hawks 4 goals. With me in commentary this afternoon, I'm very fortunate. We've got Daryl Sinclair and Andrew Pritchard, the Sinkers. What a great first term.
Yeah, look, one of the better quarters of footy that I've seen this year, given that Katanning Wanderers haven't won a game. I like their setup in the forward line. Katanning Wanderers have had 5 clearances to Narrogin Hawks 9, so Narrogin Hawks winning the clearances. Inside 50, Katanning Wanderers 13, Narrogin Hawks 10. Turnovers, 8 turnovers by Katanning and 8 turnovers by Narrogin Hawks. So Andrew, as the scoreboard looks like, it's pretty well an even ball game at this point.
Yeah, I think, as we always say, you wait for both sides to have use of the breeze before you sort of see how a side's going. But certainly the move of having Pontillo and Saunders in the forward line has paid dividends, because it's actually meant somebody's been able to contest marking situations, bring the ball to the ground. And a number of Wanderers goals have actually been from offhands and players either snapping or on the run, and Narrogin's goals have been more from set mark plays in the forward line, where obviously that's going to be their strength, particularly with Criddle White being effective with his 3 goals. So goal scorers to this point, 2 to Reece Eade, 1 is to Abdul Pickett, James Lorino and Freddie Mills-Durack for Wanderers, and for Narrogin 3 to Noah Criddle White and 1 to Tom Bomford.
Okay, good stuff, guys. Would it be fair to say Katanning Wanderers perhaps a bit of an advantage towards the end of the oval? Would you mind Pontillo where he is, maybe even Saunders as well, Sinkers?
I would at this point, while they're holding an 8-point, because I think they're getting certainly enough of the footy. I think young Jordan is playing well for Narrogin Hall, as he's Kilpatrick. I like his game. And the big fella, Criddle White, he takes three blokes to tackle. I thought Tommy Hammond playing half-back for Katanning Wanderers.
Yeah.
He's just having a day out, which I'm very pleased for. And of course, you already mentioned Montella. So this promises to be one of the better games of footy they've seen this year, Andrew.
Absolutely. I think one of the advantages that may continue for Narrogin is for certainly Narrogin's ruck work, and I think that their key player, I think Criddle White, is going to be very effective as it continues on.
Okay, good stuff. We want to thank Zaniacs of 50 Fosterel Terrace in Katanning for sponsoring the first term, and they're proudly supporting local football. Make sure you're into the shop. This little set, of course, as well, is brought to you by our man in Pundle, and you can contact Pete at his Narrogin office on 98811225. Doing a tremendous job, Peter. Rundle fighting for everything that is going on, certainly in the country areas as well. Also is the Liberty Rural match of the day, and of course you can contact the Liberty Rural team on 0488678018. Get them on your side. They are agents for Shell products and lubricant well, and can deliver for your doorstep anywhere you like. We'll make a quick little break here, come back very soon with the big second quarter coming up at the main oval, downtown Katanning.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals, and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
For a limited time only with
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Yeah, thanks, Norm. K football, Sunday afternoon, the Liberty Rural match of the day. The Katanning Wanderers hosting the Narrogin Hawks. The Katanning Wanderers are 5 goals, 33, leading the Narrogin 4 goals, 24, a margin of 11 points in favour of the Wanderers after a terrific first term by them. Coming up the second term very shortly, they're going to be sponsored by Sunstone and Wood of Wood and Nilling, with 23 in the business. Bradley from Southern Stone and Wood, the specialist lead when it comes to brickwork, commercial, domestic and housing. Give them on 0481 293 197. That's Southern Stone and Wood. Second term coming up. Umpire comes in and throws the ball high aloft into the air underneath Big Henry Gould. Knocks it forward. It was beautiful. It's trapped there though by Abdul Pickett. Got the way. Saunders in front. Good capture. Flicks it out the front once again. Pickett goes back in after the ball. Can't pick it up. Owen Zaccoli was there. It's hied up a little bit. Pack forms around the ball. It's shoveled out over the top. Taken by French. Quick hand pass to Tom Kilpatrick. Forward. The kick was good. Declan Mumby in front. He marks for the Hawks to the corridor to White. in front, captured the ball and paid the mark. Dusty Allen to stand the mark, but nice manoeuvre from the Narrogin Hawks.
Yeah, look, won the clearance, and as we said, they're always so crucial and delivered the ball nicely.
Yeah, so a wild-looking dude, no to white. Certainly want to, don't be looking twice at him too much in the pub, Sinkers.
No, when I saw Narrogin about 8 weeks ago, I thought, wow, yes.
Okay.
Be very light with him.
What's that expression about a face? You know?
Okay, in he comes. Well, he's a pretty good damn kick off boot. Straight through the middle on the board, on the two-mark scoreboard. It is Katanning Wanderers 5 goals, 3, leading the Narrogin Hawks 5 goals. And that was a very quick early goal to the Narrogin Hawks. They are going towards the southern end of the ground, and it's fair to say that there's a bit of wind favourite end of the ground, Sinkers.
Yep, no doubt that. And not the start that Wanderers wanted. The ball very quickly, only been playing about 90 seconds, I reckon.
Absolutely.
Ball back in the middle with umpire Gainsler.
His 4th goal.
Okay, it's good. So back to the centre they go. Gould dominant, wins it down. Goes forward, getting back was Nicholson. They onto the ball, kicked it forward. Wanderers was in front, reaching for the ball. Scatting was opposing him. Ground level, the pressure's right on, and holding the ball, says the umpire. Free kick to Saunders, a contender for the all-good refund. Wagen. Tackle love the leg, kick forward, well weighted. It was not marked, went to ground level, flicked out once again. Timms gets a hand pass out to Penny. He's run into heavy traffic. Hand pass goes back doors. Timms involved. Beautiful pick up in there by Mills Durack. It goes out wide. Wheeling around, coming out of the defence. It was a great bit of work. Might have been Chevelle. Drives the long kick towards centre half forward. It's brought to ground level, and Heel was excellent. Hand pass out, comes back to Jordan Heel. Quickly rushed onto his boot. He puts it forward. Charging down, Mason was there. He got over though as Cummers Bowens Coley, was it? Picked by Criddle White. Into the corridor. Running down was Lanciano. It was a nice pick up. One way, then the other. Bit of a crook kick off the boot though. It goes wide. It goes toward Declan Mumby. Flicks it back indoors. A little toe poke forward in defence was good. Wheeling around Tom Kilpatrick. Banana kicked across the face of goal. Out of bounds on the full as Deacon Horton was trying to put the pressure on for the Katanning Wanderers.
Thought he did pretty well there, Deacon Morton.
Yeah, didn't have a left foot though, did he?
No, he didn't.
He didn't, and Tom Kilpatrick, well, he's a class act as well. So Green to bring the ball in for the Katanning Wanderers. The kick went looking for Beavis, was it? Couldn't quite capture it. So boundary line, and we'll have a throw in, and it's outside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Narrogin Hawks. Here in the second term, it's brought to you by Sunstone and Wood of Woodhelling. And the ball was thrown in. Gould knocks it towards the quarter main was there. Boundary line was too close. And they do have 23 years experience in the business. They specialise in it. Comes to brickwork, commercial, domestic and housing as well. Ball thrown in once again. Big Henry Gould took full possession. Kick towards the corridor. Comes to the back of the pack. It was knocked down. Blight was there. A quick kick came out of defence though. It tumbles out of bounds. Ryan Pontillo watched it ball go over.
Tanning moved back, Andrew.
Yeah, it looks as though we did wish that he would play on the forward line, but I guess with a breeze to this end, a experienced defender is handy to have back.
Okay, ball to be thrown. It's inside the attacking 50-metre arc. Gould opposed to Beavers. That's a terrible throw in. A young fella.
The players need to do this boundary umpiring because it's tough work, the breeze.
So it comes in a little bit further this time, and well,
marginally better.
Keep playing on. Hand pass, Hammond, as in the Albert Hammond. Yeah, I guess the hand pass for James Loreno. A little kick to a little hand pass it was to Eads. Back to Loreno. The kick foot was excellent. Taken there by Mills Durack. That was Devon Mills Durack. Squares it up. Goes across to Caleb Gill. He's marked it. He's still just on the centre line for the Katanning Wanderers. Not sure what he wants to do with it. Decides to try and drive it long. Was fisted away by Scadden. Did very well. Coming through was Hammond. Left the ball behind though. Was dispossessed. It's floating in the pack. Bowens Cole. He was over it. It flicks out wide once again. It's a hot potato. Nobody can pick it up. It ends up now with Chevelle. He was dispossessed as well. There's a big pack just following the ball around, and there's no clear knockout. Umpire blows the whistle. We will have a ball up on the half-forward line for the Katanning Wanderers.
Plenty of pressure out there.
It certainly is, as they said themselves. Henry Gould is a hard man to get around the ground level. It came to put it on his boot very quickly and sent the ball forward towards the boundary line. It's still alive. All taken on was Lorino, and very late, but we are going to have throw in just forward, right half forward flank, far side of the oval for the Katanning Wanderers, as they set themselves. And that's another bad throw in. And play on, says the umpire. Lorino, was it? Just run to it. Sent the ball long. Mark has been taken in forward line by Mills-Durack. That was Devon Mills-Durack. And James Lorino was the only one that went for the ball, and everyone just stood and watched him.
Yeah, that wasn't very good umpiring. That should have clearly been a recall.
Yeah, terrible throw in. Anyway, luck's a fortune. And Katanning Wanderers have got some, I can tell you. Tilmart scoreboard. Katanning Wanderers are 6 goals 3, leading the Narrogin 5 goals. Here in second term, brought to you by Southern, Stone and Wood of Woodling. 0481 293 197. Give them a call. Bradley's in, and they specialise in brickwork, commercial and domestic, housing, you name it.
It's the flow, really, Andrew.
Absolutely, and it shows if luck's the fortune, you play the whistle. You
do.
Told that from the first time you walk on a football field, and obviously James Lorino did, and then of course Durack, quite a nice mark, one-handed about 30 metres out on an angle.
Well, to say I was busy watching the umpire and what was going on down there waiting for the call.
Yeah.
Then I had to look forward, my goodness. A mark taken. So Henry Gould, 5-metre thump out of the centre and forward. And Tom Kilpatrick, well, he emerged, but the kick's going to go to Pickett, is it? No, Caleb Quartermain.
Was held off footy.
Okay, well, he went forward and the mark's been taken by Abdul Pickett. Oh, push. What? No, mark. Yep, not sure. Okay, kick went wide. Katanning Wanderers charging forward. The mark's taken out there was a good one as well by Saunders, a right half full flank. It's a powerful kick. It's long in the forward line. Eads. Well, he's going to be pinged for a double out on Chevelle. Play on's the call. Timms emerges with a powerful kick. Mumby. He's at ground level. Tries to pick it up. Foxing over the ball. Shoveled it forward. Getting towards Heel. Ran onto the ball. Jordan Heel. Great work as he wheels around. Langy Williams was in front. Great stuff in defence. There was no crucial wide. Oh, he's got time. He turns, snaps. Langy Williams was there. How was the bounce? It's gone through for a goal. Great stuff. A contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Tilmart scoreboard. 6 goals 3 to the Katanning Wanderers. 6 goals to the Narrogin Hawk here in the second term.
And again, good play by Kickett, good skills, Kickett to Sinclair to Saunders, and then just fell down that forward line. And you just got to put more pressure on when that ball's coming, Andrew.
Absolutely, and that's a 5th goal. Without Criddle White, Narrogin might be strong in the forward line.
Yeah, and he's a bit of a goal-kicking magnet is Noah Criddle White, and certainly strong at the ball. Back to the centre, best in the ruck, opposed to Henry Gould. Gould clearly over the Kilpatrick, left it behind. A bit of work coming, charging it there was Mills-Durack. He got the kick towards centre half forward. Saunders picked the hand pass out over the top. James Lorino back to Mills-Durack. That was Odie. Great bit of work by Langiano, I think it was. Ball's out wide, right half forward flank near the boundary line. It was a good pick up. Swing the hand pass went back, and coming through was Damon Penny. Good attacking football. Drove the ball long. Back, getting back was Dusty Allen. Criddle White tries to keep the ball alive. He does. Pops the hand pass over the top. Swinging the hand pass inboard from Mason. It ended up now with Ryan Pontillo, who turns, put it out in front of our man charging out, and Morton. He gets the ball on the ball, went to O'Brien. Hand pass went to Morton. He's gone back to O'Brien. They're going to make a meal of it. Coming through. Good work. Was it Lanciano there? As there's a whistle on play, he's going to come up with a free kick. Play on. No, it's got to go back.
Let it go.
And Jaden Lanciano.
You're right, they made a meal of that, Katanning Wanderers, Andrew.
Yeah, again, one too many hand passes. Really should have been a kick rather than trying to bring it back into play.
Okay, long kick coming in, one-on-one, nearly a critical level coming through. It was a beautiful pick-up in defence. Hammond drilled it for Dusty Allen. Needs a delicate kick here, it was. He found Ryan Pontillo.
Went about 2 metres.
Okay, they've still got possession of it. Look at which play. Brock Green out the other side, but Ryan Pontillo is going to hug the boundary. Go for Saunders. Big fist away by Penny over the top was excellent stuff.
Good play by Katanning to get the ball out and force another stoppage. Pretty good game still, Andrew.
Absolutely beautiful pick-up by Hammond, just at bootlace level for such a young player. It was brilliant pick-up.
Ball's on in. No clear knockout. Rich Long in the ruck. Mills Durack crashed through at ground level. It's knocked wide. Pick up Bowen Zaccoli for the Hawks. Hand pass over the top to Scadden. He went with a hand pass for Max Uval. Just tried for the one hand, but it come to Reece Eads. It was a pick up as he went forward. There was Saunders at the ground level. Ends up with Jane Marino though. Bangs with a long kick. Getting back was Timms did well. It's at ground level, off the ground, perhaps no. Great work, defensive work, Penny. He tries to bottle the ball up. Hand pass over the top, it comes to Timms, and he unleashes a big torpedo out of defence. Bounces towards the centre of the ground. Put them all over. Mumby's there. Bit of a hip and shoulder on Brian Pontillo. It was picked up by Mason. Put his boot into the ball. There was Heel. He took possession of it. It was brilliant play by Heel. Kick went forward. Critical White in front on the lead. That was excellent vision and backed up by a really good kick as well.
I know he's hard to stop, this fella, but the defender there, Green, just cannot afford to give him 3 metres. You need to be toe-to-toe right on him.
Okay, no critical White. Presented nice, he has done so far. Going for individual goal number 6. Individual goal number 6 already. He's going to stay out if he keeps this up, I can tell that.
I think he's had one already.
Here he comes, kick his boot. Excellent kick, goal on the board, smart scoreboard. The Narrogin go to 7 goals. The Katanning Wanderers 6 goals, a 3-point ball game in favour of the Hawks.
Katanning just have to hang in there, Andrew.
Absolutely, they've had the opportunity in the forward line, just wasn't able to do lots of packs for me, and it's interesting to see that Saunders has been a very good player in quarter at forward, so making a contest, taking some good marks from the ball to the ground. Reece needs to come into the game like he did first quarter.
Then Pickett's been moved to full forward and Slade Green at the ground, I think. They've certainly gone small, which I don't mind on a day like today. Exception kicking by Narrogin Hawks. I've just had a look. 7-0, goodness me.
Yeah, beautiful. Back to the centre it goes. Rucks to set themselves good. Noah's Richard Long in the ruck. Ground level once again. They're scouting around. No clear knockout. As we're going to do it all again here in the second term, and downtown Katanning. Beavis in the ruck. No clear knock by anybody. Once again, and Bowen Coley tried to go through back and he's banged. Yeah. Holding ball coming up with a free kick was our man Devon Mills Durack, which is the play, and he goes wide and found his bro Cody Mills Durack out there. I imagine it's his bro.
It is.
So Cody, it's a powerful kick long into the forward line. Mark has been taken. Timms into defence, a good grab too. Timms with the ball. Powerful long kick. A good one. Mumby came out, couldn't complete the mark, went to ground, picked up a long, quick hand pass. He's out wide quick kick came into the corridor. Dusty Allen was there. Criddle White, his recovery was brilliant. Hand pass over the top to French. Bang the ball forward. Tripped at the psychological moment getting through was Morton. Picks the ball up, gets kick away under pressure towards Dusty Allen. Boundary line was close. And he shrugs the tackle. Play on's the call. Go forward with the kick coming across was Lanciano. Off hands and out of bounds. Will have a throw.
Boundary umpire, they actually put whistle to mouth, and obviously it's new boundary umpiring to these kids, so you've got to go with it.
Probably happened too quick for him.
Yes, it did, mate.
So that's what it was.
Yep.
Ball definitely out.
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't matter. Ball's thrown in. Long in front. It was down. Eads was there, goes back into the pack. The ball's Penny working. No, it was Bomford. Tom Patrick, hand pass over the top. Talento was great. His kick not so good. How's it tumble through? Getting back was Pontillo. Quickly on his boot. He just sent the ball forward. Kilpatrick skirting. Through comes Loreno. And the umpire says, no, boys, we'll have a little tell. We'll have a ball up. It's on the right centre wing for the Narrogin Hawks in front of the grandstand here at Main Oval, downtown Katanning.
Yes. Can't do that.
Okay.
Jack Hine, there was.
Oh, sorry. Was. And that was Richard Long with a free kick.
Just a bit of lack of footy smarts, I would call it.
Richard with the ball. Range of ruckman. He's going to go with a long again. Criddle White using his body.
That's better.
His away was good, but his recovery was good. Tries to pop it out. He's going to ping for holding the ball.
That's how Brock Green has to play him. Toe to toe, and that's the outcome you get.
Kick goes wide to Pontillo. It's under pressure because out there was Heel, and he's no easy man to beat, but Pontillo did really well. Followed along the boundary line. It's gone out of bounds now. We'll have a throw in the left full forward pocket region for the Narrogin Hawks here in the second term.
Just got to hold Narrogin Hawks here, Andrew.
Yep, there's still about 8.5 minutes to go, so certainly need to hold on.
Southern Stone and Wood Milling sponsoring the second term. Ball's thrown in. Long was in front. The pack. Mumby. Quick hand pass. Wicks on Heel. Over the top. To be Jack Lee. It's gone forward since. Bomford was there. It's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. It's on right centre wing for the Hawks. Left centre wing for the Katanning Wanderers. Right in front of the grandstand. It's a good game. A tight tussle.
Great game of footy so far.
Yep. The ball to be thrown in. Boundary umpire does his best. Big Gouldy was in front, took full possession. Goes through with a bit of physical stuff as well. Tommy Kilpatrick, get out of the way, he said. Got the old don't argue. Hand pass forward to Declan Mumby. Sweeps it over to Geordie Hill. Onto the left foot. Snap on goal. Oh, it'll be a great goal if you could get it. It's one behind. Great work, Narrogin Hawks. Toolmart scoreboard, 7 goals, 2 to the Hawks, 6 goals, 3 to the Katanning Wanderers.
Kilpatrick, very balanced, very composed, very good player.
Okay.
Timekeeper's
the timekeeper's daughter. Oh, my goodness, mate. Well, we better speak good of him then.
Absolutely. I'll really put mayonnaise on it.
Oh, yeah, no, it was a good attack on the ball. Strong in the pack situation he was. Tom Kilpatrick kick. Went in. Dusty Allen to come in and went out. He said, have it back, Ryan. He went wide. It's wrapped up in a big tackle there. The Narrogin Hawks player is held to him, says the umpire.
Lucky
Andrew. And there was Cody Hayward.
Yep, you should never go to your knees when you're trying to take a mark because you've got no recovery if it comes out.
Only if you're praying.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, we're going to ball up in the right forward pocket region. It comes down to ground level. Boundary line's close. Loreno was there. It's knocked out of bounds. Cody Hayward there as well, number 20 for the Narrogin Hawks. As the ball's to be thrown in, my suggestion is get to the front if you're rucking.
Absolutely, and it'll be interesting to see how long they take to work this out.
Okay, comes in. Pontillo, 30-metre knock was excellent, but Montfort was underneath it. He put it on his boot and sent a big bomb forward, fisted away by Brock Green. That was good defending. It's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in very deep in the right full forward pocket region for the Narrogin Hawks. Here in the second term, downtown Katanning, Quartermain Oval.
Green's been good in the last couple of contests, Andrew.
Absolutely, he's made the point of being right on his shoulder and thumped both away, which was very good.
Okay, knocked to the front of the pack, working around. Kilpatrick goes in hard underneath the ball. Katanning player James Loreno. And not hard to work out that those two players would be there. It's one down. Penny barging through. Heel was good. To Murphy. They get pinged for holding the ball. And Hammond has come up with a free kick. Not sure. He doesn't look looks like a young player. And he's plays very well. His kick, though, was long and strong. It was good. Went out towards Quartermain. Doesn't let him down. Hand pass to Miljurak. That was a Cody around one way, then the other for Dusty. Allen took 3 goes. A contender for the Katanning Travel Centre. Mark of the day. Kick went forward back to Quartermain. A ground level Saunders. It was a nice pick-up and a good evasive kill. He's running into a bit of trouble now. Play on the call from the umpire, I think. It's out wide. Pretty dark conditions out there as the ball's forced forward. And I think it's a player out there, maybe in Jack Lee. A
couple of times Saunders needed to handball rather than taking him on. Just on Tommy Hammy, in the Futures program at South Fremantle, got an enormous job.
Yeah, certainly moves that way.
Might have to turn the lights on soon.
Oh, I think so.
Or turn the lights on the scoreboard a bit brighter.
Okay, ball surrounding Big Henry takes full possession. Henry Gould, high kick. He's trying to make rain. So half forward. There was Bright, brought the ball down. Richard long quick hands, went out to Casey Beard. He goes forward to Langy Williams, goes to some heavy traffic. Hand pass wide long back to Langy Williams. Good evasive skills. Williams goes long with the kick in front. Rock Green was a great ball. Who's there? Geordie Hill. He went bang. He went goal on the board. For Narrogin Hawks, it's not Geordie Hill, it's Simon Mason, I think. Okay, it was a good goal. It was a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Toolmart scoreboard 8 goals 2 to the Narrogin Hawks, 6 goals 3 to the Katanning Wanderers.
Really good again by Brockra to stop the big fella from marking, and then the backman just needed to be a little bit more accountable. So Katanning just need to replay well in these next 5 minutes, so they go in reasonably even at half-time, Andrew.
As the rain comes down.
11-point margin favour of the Narrogin Hawks. Henry Gould, big punch forward was good. It ends up back in the centre again, though. No clear thing. Saunders got the hand pass out. Dusty Allen, he was tackled. Through was Eads. A groundle was also working out was Bomford. And comes back towards him and Quarterman, and we'll have a ball up once again to do it. Works his way out between centre and right. Centre wing, go over the top was good to Bomford. Bomford hand pass forward, and our man was tackled quickly under that pile was Tom Kilpatrick, and he gets up. And once again, it was O'Brien in the... I think he got the best of it too. Knocked it towards the boundary line. Probably running a terra firma was Abdul Pick, and the ball to be thrown in once again. Southern State sponsoring the second turn here for all your brick knits and the specialists in all sorts of brickwork, domestic and commercial, you name it. And Bradley's the man, 048 293 197. The ball to be thrown in as it's rains just to come across. The late go there, O'Brien. A little hand pass out was stolen by Bowens Coley. I should say Noah Bowens Coley. Kickoff was not too good though, so it's out of bounds on the full. Dusty Allen to take the free kick.
Narrogin Hawks dominating the clearances 10-3 this quarter, Andrew.
Yep, certainly they've got the ball forward. It helps with a dominant ruck, of course.
Okay, Dusty Allen has the kick. Measured and Tyrone Penny in front, marks them. Still inside defensive 50-metre arc. Was going to go one way, then the other. That's a well-placed kick. Good lead by Saunders. Marks the ball. He's been a real target at centre half forward. Saunders, he wants to go with the long into the forward line. Well weighted. Big Henry Gould just floated through. O'Brien slipped, unfortunately. Wasn't in the contest. Henry Gould, well, that's a good 60-metre drop punt down the field as well. It's going to bounce another 25 or 30 straight to Criddle White, who turns and puts straight through the middle of the goals. Gee whiz, great play. Philmart scoreboard, Surrey Sinkers, 9 goals, 2 to the Narrogin Hawks, leading the Katanning Wanderers, 6 goals, 3.
Again, too much latitude on the big fella. If you go man, it's been proven that you can hit him. So they've just got to hold on here, Katanning Wanderers, but they're getting fairly well comprehensively beaten with the clearances, and of course the side 50s can count for themselves. So big 5 minutes coming up.
Certainly a 7-point ball game in favour of the Narrogin Hawks here. We got a bit of light rain coming across and landing on our windows in front of the Sinkers. We have to get someone out here with the wipers, I think.
Well, we need the windscreen wipers. We'll get Cherry Picker up here and do something, I reckon.
Back to the centre, the ball goes. Gould, Donnet wins it down. Pack forms, fits Tom Kilpatrick over the ball. And he's going to come up with a free kick. He was held without it, says the umpire.
Lucky.
And he swings the hand pass wide. He goes back in to retrieve the ball from Brock Green. Gets the kick away now. Goes wide. Crashing the pack was Bomford. No, that was Saunders. Coming through. Kick was good to Tom Kilpatrick. He doesn't waste any time. Drills the pass in towards Langy Williams. Too hot, too high. Goes along. Criddle White's there. Keeps it alive. Round one way and the other. Looks forward. Pops the hand pass to Kilpatrick. He's in heavy trouble. Taken high for mine. Play on's the call. Back to Lang Williams. Tried to step. He's paying. No. Play on's the call. It's spewed out. Umpire let it go. It's inside the attacking 50-metre arc. And he blows his whistle now.
Umpire Gainsler's put his whistle away with the cut.
Which is not a bad thing.
No, high tackle, holding the ball. But all good.
You can't pick them all.
No, you can't.
I'm only joking, Sinkers. Rucks go to a Gould, strong. Oh, Kilpatrick ran it beautifully. It'd be a great goal if he gets it from there, and he does. Oh, well, it was a good one. A contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Philmart scoreboard, 10 goals 2 to the Narrogin Hawks, 6 goals 3. Katanning Wanderers, and that momentum has been building for the Narrogin Hawks, Sinkers.
Look, yeah, and a couple of bad skill errors. Turnover by Penny, then turnover by Hammond. It just hurts Katanning all the time, Andrew.
Absolutely, and obviously more experienced players tend to play better in all conditions, and with it now sort of steady rainfall, and we're now playing under lights as well, so it's almost a night game.
Yeah, I tell you what, the vision's a bit obscured here too on this.
What's it going to be like at 4:45? Get the cars to put their lights up, or some have.
We'll go to automatic commentary, I think. Whatever that looks like. Okay, back to the centre. Rucks go to it. Beavers, James Lorino. Tried to shovel it out. Good possession. Bowen Zaccoli might come up with a free kick here, I reckon.
Yeah.
Without the ball.
Yes.
So Noah Bowen Zaccoli. The centre of the ground, and he's going to drive it out wide. Dropping back or coming through was good. That was Blight, was it?
Yes.
Kept the ball in front of him, went towards the boundary. Dusty Allen was there, and off his boot, but it's out of bounds. And on the right half forward flank, we're going to have a throw in.
Katanning just got to hold Narrogin Hawks. They played a very good second quarter.
We got a lot of water on the window in front of us. As the ball is to be thrown in, he's in the ruck to Gould. Gould in front. One of the uncomfortable. Tommy Bomford got the kick as he was tackled, was shoved to the ground, goes into Bomford, slaps it out wide to French. He's held in a tackle. Umpire blew the whistle. Boys.
Tackle's been great all day by both teams.
It certainly has. Inside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Narrogin Hawks. Gould, big slap on the ball, knocks it forward, chopped off Blight, ground level Dusty Allen, nice pick up, under a bit of pressure, little hand pass forward, play on call, picked up by Mason though, for the Hawks, went into the corridor line, Polentillo was there, they too long, he's called to play on, he's forced to kick now and he's put down afterwards, and we've got a kick down the field to Caleb Gill. Gill with the ball, squares it up, goes across. I think it might be Quartermain. Quartermain with the ball for the Katanning Wanderers. He goes long and wide with the kick out there. Chevelle was there. They've all left it behind. Mills, Durack, that was Cody. He's pressured. Pack forms once again. It's going nowhere. Umpire says, give it to me, boys. We'll have a ball up. And it's pretty damn difficult to see it out there.
Lights are shot.
Siren sounds to complete the first half here at Katanning Oval in the Liberty Rural match of the day. And we see the Narrogin Hawks 10 goals 2, leading the Katanning Wanderers 6 goals 3, 62 plays 39. I think could be a margin of about 23 points in favour of the Narrogin Hawks. And it's been a terrific first half football. With me in commentary this afternoon, Daryl Sinclair, known as Sinkers as well, and Andrew Pritchard. But Daryl, it's a good first half of football.
Yeah, very good first half, played in good spirits. The tackling's been ferocious for both teams. Clearances, Katanning only had that quarter, hence the domination of Narrogin. 8 for the game. Inside his 19 turnovers, been hurt badly on the turnovers. 20 turnovers by Katanning Wanderers. For Narrogin's 12 clearances for 20 in the game. Inside 50s, 13 that quarter, 23, and the turnovers only turned the ball over 5 times a quarter. Hence a domination by Narrogin Hawks. Andrew Pritchard.
Yep, and that quarter was 6 goals to Narrogin to 1 straight goal by Katanning. So difference in goal scorers. He will kick 10, I believe, for the game, but at this stage, no. White has got 7. 1 to Tom Bomford, Fitzpatrick and Simonson. And for Katanning, 2 reseeds, 1 each to Abdul Pickett, James Loreno and Cody Mills-Jurek.
Think of your best players.
I still think Tommy Hayman's played well. We spoke about him and his possible future at South Fremantle. Eads went out of the game, but whenever he gets it, he does put something with it. Loreno was very good. I thought Neil best on ground. I know we've got a big rap, the big fella White, but this young fella Kilpatrick, I'll find out more when I talk to his mum over a scone short. Heel's been pretty good, as was Gould and Penny. So look, real good opportunity here still for Katanning to up in the third quarter. The lead's not insurmountable. I think that's a word. Yep. So hopefully it'll be a good half.
Certainly will. Okay. Thanks for your comments in play, and to you, Andrew Pritchard, just to finish off, some closing comments at halftime.
Yep, I just think that it's interesting now with it completely closed in. It's going to become an interesting slog in the second half with quite heavy rain falling, and as we wait for the person to use the cherry picker to clean the windows. But yes, interesting quarter. For much of it, it was pretty close and tight, but Narrogin kicked goals late in the quarter, and so we've mentioned that Noah Criddle-White, despite some really strong work on him in that quarter from young Green, still managed to get boot onto the ball, and not only was he marking the ball to kick goals, he was able to run on to his trusty right foot and snap goals as well. So it's been an interesting quarter, and obviously with the breeze and the rain in the next quarter, we'll wait to see Katanning Wanderers do a little better. Okay,
I want to thank Southern Stone and Wood of Wood and Nilling, with 23 years in the business. Bradford Southern Stone and Wood specialist when you need it. Comes to brickwork, commercial and domestic housing. 0481 293 197. I want to thank them very much for their sponsorship of Big K football. It is the Liberty Rural match of day, and Kelvin Andrews, give him a call on 0488 678 018. The Liberty Rural team on your side, delivering fuel for the Great Southern Region agents for Shell products and lubricant. Peter Rundle, MLA, of course, he's got that office up there in Narrogin, doing a fantastic job. Give him a call if you need to. 988111225 if you need to speak to Peter about anything. A bit later on, we'll have prices, fabrication and steel man match award as well. They've got that great premise down there in downtown Williams. Give the guys a call there on 98309414, building sheds all through the Great Southern Region, and they're selling Australian-made steel as well. Fabulous stuff. All right, guys, thanks. That's the first half. We're going to have a break, maybe a hot cup of coffee and a couple of scones, and we'll get organised for the last half here of the match of the day. And just to leave, once again, the Hawks are 10 goals to 62, leading the Katanning Wanderers 6 goals 3-39, a margin of 23 points. The Narrogin Hawks, though, they are 10 goals to 62, leading the Katanning Wanderers 6 goals 3-39. With me in commentary this afternoon, old mate Sinkers, Daryl Sinclair, and great to have you back on board with Big Football, Sinkers.
Yeah, no, a bit of fun, and we're going all right, I think. We've got a bright scoreboard on the other side. That looks pretty impressive. Got the lights on, Andrew Pritchard, and we're nice and warm up here.
Absolutely. I think one of the things we haven't mentioned is that it's been a very accurate kicking, and given it's quite windy out there, I reckon 16 goals, 5, is where it would be still and drier that we would have worse kicking goals. So there's actually been some good set shots and some snapshots that are good. We should mention, of course, Yorson in the reserves team kicked one of the goals of the set. Amazing left foot in the wrong pocket for left footer and split the middle. Yeah,
amazing, wasn't it? Gee, I'm going to hear about that.
Siren, Andrew.
Siren, Andrew, you've done well having a Fremantle Oval.
Okay, well, our third term is about Nichols Bus and Coach Service. We'll speak of them shortly. Let's go to it. We're looking through a bit of vision here as the kick goes forward for the Katanning Wanderers, left half forward flank area, and it's at ground level. Hand pass came flying out, and it came Pickett off the ground, went forward, almost Slade Green on the field, almost dug up. It's inside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Katanning Wanderers, and we've got a pack with a whistle, and we're going to have a ball up in a little bit tricky conditions here looking through these us windows. We've got water streaming down them. Big Henry Gould and no clear knockout. It's left behind. It's at ground level. I think Bomford at the bottom of the pack. I was flicked out. Maybe James Lorino starting after the ball. It's only about 35 metres out from the goal of the Katanning Wanderers and the Whistle Suns. We'll have a ball once again. An opportunity perhaps for Katanning, but very good conditions out here now. It's one down. And once again, a good tackle by Abdul Pickett. The ball is just on the ground sliding around. So are the players. Umpire's been letting it go, but he whistles is blowing again, and we'll have a ball pretty much in the same position. And again, Gould, I think, got the best ground. Tommy Kilpatrick, I think, over the tweaking hand pass towards Penny, left it behind, then he was bumped out of the way. Emerging out of the pack was Mills Durack, I think, on his boot, tumbled it into the corridor. It was fisted away once again. Coming there, might have been a player. Was it Abdul Pickett? Quartermain it is. Bit of a hip and shoulder. Timms is on the ground, tried to hand pass while he was in that position. Pushed out of the way. Bowen Zaccoli came through pretty hard. Nice bit of work. Was it Quartermain again? He was taken high, maybe?
Yes, kick holding.
And he's going to get the free kick. He's just inside the attacking 50-metre arc. For the Katanning Wanderers, an opportunity, but tough kick from there because we're in heavy, wet conditions here now. Big Henry Gould stands the mark, I would have thought. Well, he lays it up to Ryan Pontillo, and Ryan said, give me a crack at it. Long and strong goal square off the ground. On through for one behind only. To scoreboard. 10 goals, 2 Narrogin Hawks. 6 goals, 4.
Good start, Andrew Katanning.
Yep, locked the ball in the full line. Some hard work and sort of it's going to be very wet with about 20 odd players around the ball, which is modern football. It's worse, isn't it?
Damon Penny is out of defence for the Hawks. Good long kick goes out to left half. Out to left wing. And Declan Mumby was there. Can't keep it in. Caleb Gill as well for the Katanning Wanderers. Ball to be thrown in the ruck for the Wanderers, not sure. That was taken by Gould. Hand pass over the top, Lanciano. Back to Bowen Zaccoli. Got a whistle on play, pushing the back, and Lanciano, I think, is going to come up with a free kick for the National Hawks. And certainly he is left centre wing. Hugs the boundary. He did it at the distance. So, play the mark? No, surely.
It's 50.
Yeah.
That's unlikely.
Okay, so Bowen's there was no Bowen's Cole's going to come up with a free kick and 50 is to boot. Unfortunately, he's not too happy, James Loreno, either. A bit of a
And of course the kick went all of 8 metres, so again, brought on by mistake.
Okay, well, it goes to centre half. Seeing nearly dropped to the floor. Big pack forms up there. It swung wide. Great work by Hammond in defence. It was. Kicks it wide. Mark's been taken down there by Morton. Deacon Morton, deep in defence for the Katanning Wanderers. He drives it. Very good. The ball was fisted away. Taken by James Leno. Beautiful up the pack. Kicked forward, but Tommy Bomford was in the way. And he chops it off. Bomford for the Narrogin Hawks. He goes bang. Big shove away by Declan Mumby it was. Back in after the ball. Ground level. Whistle on play. Free kick is going to go the way of Mumby, I believe. It is. Dusty Allen can't believe it. He's dirty about it. Kick went forward. Joining him from the side was good. Mark taken by Morton, I think.
Yes.
So Morton with the ball. Declan Morgan. That's a powerful long kick. A beauty it was.
Kick.
Found its target out there as well.
Saunders.
Ian Saunders. Yep. Okay, goes wide with the kick. It's just inside the boundary line. Gee, even the binoculars are blurry. Kick went forward to left half forward flank. And it's off hands, out of bounds. Went looking for Pickett, I think.
I think that's Jacob Singer onto the ground for Katanning because Nicholson is off.
Okay, number 45, Jacob Singer. Okay, we'll try and pick him up, but it's not easy looking through the windows at the moment. It was thrown in. It comes to the front of the pack. Big pack forms. And what have we got? A quick kick went out. Chopped off down there. I think it was Penny. Did well. He goes forward and the hand pass pops up. The only thing that's happening is it's gone out of bounds. The problem I've got here a little bit is I've got a double window. And a bit of a punch up. Boys aren't too happy about it. Off the oval they are, but pretty sure they'll settle down pretty quickly. Maybe not. I can't even pick some numbers out.
No, I can't either.
It's yeah, like I say, we need a window wash or a wiper or something here because James Loreno's.
There's a free kick out of all of that.
Yep. Sorry.
As a matter of fact, there could be a send-off. What's Gainsler doing?
No, I don't think, because otherwise the game would have stopped.
Not sure. What's this guy doing though? Yeah, he sent off this guy.
Yeah, but then the game should. All right, so we need it right there.
Or maybe it is. Yeah. There's Messier, I think. Number 5, and Richard Long to come on.
Well, there you go.
Okay, well, James Loreno's come up with a free kick. We're in a little bit of trying conditions here at the moment as it has been raining and we've got a very wet windows and it's very hard to see through them. And the ball, of course, is on the other side of the oval.
There is not a lot of movement in the forward line.
Okay, well, in he comes. He's going to drive it along. And, gee, almost a good capture there by Saunders. A quick kick across the face of goals. Has gone out of bounds on the full. And it's going to be a free kick to Damon Penny, I think, for the Narrogin Hawks.
Bit of a scrap, Andrew, but the Katanning Wanderers going okay.
Yeah, I don't think we've had a goal we've kicked yet this quarter, no. So we're about 6 minutes in. 8 minutes in.
Yeah, look, I think the conditions aren't going to allow too many more goals, to be honest. Ball's thrown in, pack forms once again. No one can really pick the ball up. Trying to go through was Giles Morton, and that was Devon. Now there's a free kick, and it's going to go the way of the Narrogin Hawks to Noah Bowen-Zaccoli. Bowen-Zaccoli, left centre wing, tries to drill the pass forward. It was interrupted there by Saunders, I think. No, it wasn't. It was Brock Green. And it's gone out of bounds, so we'll have a throw in. Just shy of left half forward flank for the Narrogin Hawks. More like left centre wing.
Certainly the game has developed into a scrap as we predicted.
Yeah, I think modern football with so many people chasing the footy ends of 50-metre arcs is that, if the play was more open, there'd be chances for players to use their skills.
Okay, well, James Loreno was on the end of it, drove it long. Penny claiming the mark. It was a bit of a ricochet. Anyway, umpire says you've marked it, Damon Penny. And a contender, if that is the case, Andrew Pritchard, for the Katanning Travel Centre mark of the day. And there's another one, Henry Gould, in front in wet conditions. Perhaps also a contender for the Katanning Travel Centre mark of the day. I'll write it down as we go along with the kick. Mumby was in front. It was fit away down there by Brockman. And we'll have a throw on the left half forward flank. Haven't touched on Nichols bus and coach service as well. Day and school excursions, school camps and sports trips as well, providing a quality service to Narrogin and surrounding districts. As the ball was thrown in.
Good in.
Yep. Ground level. Hammond, was it? Gee, he's gone through some trick as well. That was great work by the young player. Went long, comes to the back of the pack, headed towards boundary line. It's knocked out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. You can, with Nichols Bus and Coach Services, you can phone Leone or Leone, I'm not sure. It's 98811736 or 0417 182 480. That is Nichols Bus and Coach Services. Good. Ball's thrown in. Front of the pack. Quick hand pass. Popped out the side. Loreno doing a great job here in third term in the wet as well. The kick not so good. One behind, I think the goal umpire says. So the Narrogin Hawks are 10 goals 2. Katanning Wanderers are 6 goals 5 here in the third term. On the Toolmart scoreboard, as the ball is getting retrieved.
6 inside to 1, Andrew, with 1, I think, as a result so far.
And makes it hard for Narrogin to ball forward when they've only got players in their forward 50.
Okay, well, the ball comes in from Timms. He drives it along the rim. It's going to attack it. Also, there's Lee. It went to ground level. It's inside the attacking 50-metre arc for the King Wanderers. That was Jack Lee who went for it. As rucks there, big Henry Gould. Strong wins it down to French turns. Kick away was out. That was good work coming through by Main. Yeah, great stuff. Great work. Fisted over boundary line now. And we're right in. Just forward of right centre wing now for the Katanning Wanderers in very slip conditions. Pulled in front. Full grab, knocks it down the front of the pack, spits out. Owens a Coley. Quick hand pass forward to Tom Kilpatrick. He's wrapped up in a long tackle though. James Loreno. And we'll ball it up once again.
Tackling's been all day.
Yep, 50 metres out from the Katanning Wanderers goal. This time, Dwight did well. Loreno quickly onto his boot. He sent the ball forward. Pack forms, knocked it for the pack. Abdul Pickett comes through, left it behind. Mills Durack was a great work at ground level by, might be Lee, is it? Not sure. Or Bomford. Bomford it was for the Narrogin Hawks. So we'll have a ball up some 35 metres out from the Katanning goal. Here, third term. Downtown Canning. Gould knocks it forward once again. And down there, he's wrapped up in the tackle. And he's been pinged. Following the ball to Quartermain, perhaps a kinder for the all-good refund depot agent. Tackle of the day. And Pritchard write it down as Quartermain comes up with a free kick. He's going to kick from outside 50. Played a solid game as well, Caleb Quartermain.
Been solid.
Anyway, he'll take a pretty decent kick from there, I reckon. And he comes, and he's got a decent kick on him by the looks. Gee whiz, distance was no problem at all.
Made the distance easy, and another forward entry to take it to 8. Clearances, they're up in the clearance as well, Katanning, so they just need some scoreboard pressure, Andrew.
Yeah, got to look for that shorter lead, to make certain, so 25 metres out rather than trying to ping 55.
Good long kick in from Timms. Packs forms once again. It's a 20-point margin in favour of Narrogin Hawks. Bones it was. Then a quick hand pass came out from the Narrogin Hawks, and a kick out of the defence goes long, charging after the ball. It was Mills Durack, well, not sure. Goes wide to Mason. Toe poked the ball forward, just pretty blurry trying to pick him up through this. At ground level, James Loreno was excellent. His kick wide was good. Mark has been taken left centre wing for the Katanning Wanderers. Kick was long. Who's this to? Saunders? Or no, Abdul Pickett, I reckon. He went long to the corridor. It's a powerful kick. Out bounce. Went straight to Ryan Pontillo. Wouldn't sit properly for him. He went back doors towards a player in Quartermain, who put on a good tackle. Play on's the call for the umpire. Taken by French. Dispossessed as well. Mumby tries to charge through. Bends over. Comes out the back towards French. He pops it out a little bit wide. Pack forms. Toe poke off the ground. It goes back towards Tim's section. He can't get a handle on the ball. He's tackled in there by Saunders. Hasn't got the ball. Goes back in after it. Oh, attacks on the middle. Umpire blows the whistle. We will have a ball some 20 metres out from the Katanning Wanderers goal. Double whistle on play. The kick has been picked out and it's going the way of Bradley Timms.
That's the new rule where you got to give it back to the
Okay, well, the kick was long and strong. Was it Lee? Not sure. No, it was Lanciano. He went back doors to Penny. Penny drove the long kick out and it's been dispossessed. Taken. Hammond was it, I think.
Yep.
Retrieved the ball. Big long kick into the forward line. It was just went to the left forward pocket. No one was there. It's tumbled out of bounds and we will have a throw in.
Got to lower the eyes, Tommy Hammond.
Absolutely.
Andrew.
And go towards goal, not to the forward pocket.
Yep.
10 goals 2 to the Narrogin Hawks. 6 goals 6 to Katanning Wanderers. 52 to the Wanderers. 62 now Hawks. Balls thrown to game front of the pack. Taking any underground hand pass. Went forward to Lanciano. Couldn't keep alive. It's gone out of bounds, and Nichols Bus and Coach Sir sponsoring the third term. 0417 182 480. They've got today in school excursions, school camps, sports trips, providing a quality service throughout the Great Southern region. Ball's thrown in. James Zorino, excellent, over the top, goes back to him, tries to smash way through the pack. It's toked on the ground and sent forward, and the umpire blows the whistle. It's just turned into a bit of a scrap fest, you know what I mean? It's just very slippery conditions.
Contest by contest.
Yep, and nothing, not a bit pretty hard to perform amazing skill there in these sort of conditions, and when you've got that many players around the ball. Toe poke off the ground was good. Penny, quickly onto it. Quickly onto his as well. He goes wide, chopped out there by a man in Hammond.
Better kick.
Goes long into the corridor, big fly coming through, was come to ground level, going back in after the ball. That was excellent play. Slade Green, snap on goal, was one behind only. Would have been a fantastic goal. Goal 7.
12 inside 50s, Andrew.
Yeah, did all the hard work then and just couldn't get it straight enough to finish a 6-pointer.
9 went to margin. Tim's to bring it all back in. I think the rain's just stopped it a little bit. Well, it's still spitting. Oh, that's a dangerous kick forward to Criddle White. Loreen was a magnificent pickup. It'll be a great goal, but he's missed it off to the left. 6 goals, 8 on the Toolmark scoreboard to the Katanning Wanderers, trailing the Narrogin Hawks 10 goals to 44 plays 62, an 18-point ball game.
Gee, they've had their opportunities, Katanning.
Just conditions. No football out there, that's for sure. Kick there, Gould was in front, offhand, comes to the back of the pack, taken Hammond again, was it? High kick, the corridor. Ryan Pontillo! A beautiful grab in wet conditions. A real contender for the Katanning Travel Centre. Mark of the day. Well, and he just loves it.
Ryan Pontillo does not get many opportunities to kick a goal, Andrew Pritchard.
No, absolutely. He doesn't get many opportunities. Do remember a few years ago, he kicked 6 from full forward.
And he comes and, well, he's gone across the face. Unfortunately, one behind only. So it's 10 goals 2 to the Narrogin Hawks leading. Katanning Wanderers 6 goals, 9, 17-point ball game. Well, it could have done better, but like I say, it's not easy. Casey Beard out bring the ball in for the Narrogin Hawks. He drives a long kick. It's going to in front was Tom Kilpatrick. Read at best and took a good mark. He wheels around. Drives that long kick. It's a good position. Criddle White coming across was big. Very good. He had all it out of the back of his ear. Got the away. Went underground pass. How far is it going to get? Noah Bowen-Zakoli was there as well. It spits out in his direction. He picks it up near the boundary line. So that was Lanciano. He got the kick forward. It was beautiful. He found his target out there and as well. And the mark has been taken by might be... It's number 20, which is Cody Hayward.
Gee, this is going to hurt Katanning. This is only the second time Narrogin have been inside 50, Andrew.
Yep. And they've come from defence as well. A couple of nice kicks out, found their targets. Here they are, a shot on goal, Cody Hayward. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's a goal on the board. It was a beautiful kick. A contender for the Narrogin Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day, Toolmart scoreboard, 11 goals to the Narrogin Hawks, leading the Katanning Wanderers 6 goals and 9.
Makes it very, very hard now for Katanning Wanderers, Andrew, to try and get some scoreboard pressure.
Yeah, particularly when Loreno and Pontilla had kickball goals in that period of play when they had the ball in their forward 50. But very with the number of players around packs and so on to get a clean possession, and with that weather it's not easy to put them to your boot accurately.
No, it's not. Nichols Bus and Coach Service sponsoring Big K footy here in the third term. School camps, sports trips, provide quality service to Narrogin and surrounding areas. Okay, Rucks go to it. It was won by Jack O'Brien. Spat out. It was a beautiful pick-up ground level. Tom Patrick, who else, goes with the kick nice and wide. It was good out towards John Lanciano. Took possession of right centre wing. His kick forward was good. Getting back was French, who took Dusty Allen under the ball. French's kick into the forward line was good. Snatched there by Declan Murray. Mumby, I should say. Declan Mumby. Snap on goal. One behind only. Would have been punishing had he got it. 11 goals, 3 to the Narrogin Hawks, leading the Katanning Wanderers. 6 goals, 9 here in the third term. Ball to be back in. Certainly quick transference of play. The rain stopped a little bit, so that's good help to everybody, especially the country team, as the kick went long and strong towards centre half back. Pack forms, big fist on the pack, push, and there's a player in front, and that is French. No, that was Criddle White. Yeah. And his little kick forward was excellent, went towards Lanciano, couldn't complete the mark, Bowen Zaccoli, I should say. It's worked its way towards, with momentum, towards the Narrogin goal. It's slapped forward, and he's been pinned. And the free kick is going to go the way of Katanning Wanderers, and it's going to go to our men down there in Hammond.
He continues to play well.
Yeah, he's racked up a lot of options. His kick was good to Pickett. Pickett goes wide to Caleb Gill. Head bounce, but might have time. Criddle zooming in. Caleb Gill goes back doors. Sweeping hand pass back to Pickett. He's running himself into a bit of trouble with the hand pass out, though. So poked forward. Patrick was a nice pick-up. Dusty Allen's got him, but he's got out to Bowen Zaccoli. Bowen Zaccoli for the Hawks. Long kick over the pack. Tumbles towards the goal face. Getting back was Blight for the Katanning Wanderers. Shovels it desperately towards the goal line. It doesn't go through, and it's been kicked by Lenny Williams for the Narrogin Hawks.
That is very poor defence, Andrew. Fought about most probably by Pickett. Wasn't clean. Kilpatrick was clean. Down easily. All that the backman had to do was force it through, and it didn't happen.
And again, the backman lost his footing and tried to slide, try and stay in feet. But it was the error on the centre wing that created that opportunity.
Okay, 12 goals, 3 it is to the Narrogin Hawks, leading the Katanning Wanderers 6 goals, 9, 74 plays, 45. Nichols Bus and Coach Services sponsoring third term here down in Katanning. Rucks go, so it was won by Richard Long, taken by James Lorraine. The kick was beautiful. Simmons was in front. Marks it. Kick forward. Just clear with Bowen Zaccoli. Slipped over, tried to go. Pickett's a quick hand pass. Bowen's quickly back onto the ball. Gets it forward. Bit of a tap went down towards him, and that came from Todd. And the ball's out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in. It's on right centre wing for the Katanning Wanderers.
Quartermain off. Beavis on.
Okay, so Beavis and Long in the ruck. No clear. Well, Bowen Zaccoli's picked it up, but he's rubbed. Umpire blows the ball, and we'll have a ball up. It's at 65 metres from Katanning's goal. They're going towards the southern end of the oval, the town end of the oval. Beavis bulldozed through, won it down. Toe put forward was okay, but out of bounds. And we'll have a throw-in once again, right centre wing for the Katanning Wanderers. Third term. 988111736 for Nichols Bus and Coach Services. All through the great region, they're doing great stuff. Comes to the back of the pack. Works its way back. Momentum sees it go almost into the attacking 50-metre arc for the Katanning Wanderers, where it runs out of petrol and umpire blows the whistle and we'll have a ball up.
Look more like rugby then,
Did indeed. Not much happening.
Criddle White coming and using a bit of work on Pickett. That's one down by Kilpatrick. It's spilled out. Play on's the call. Nice
Lucky.
pick up by Penny. Little banana around the boundary was just not quite in line, and it's gone out of bounds on the full. And Mills, that's Devon Mills Durack to come with the free kick for the Katanning Wanderers at the right half-back flank area. I'd say kick it long, but the big man down there, the big resting, or the big ruckman coming out, and he was in front, crashed in, to come to the back of the pack, little two-part Penny, great, will try to charge through the pack. I mean, was Timms with a good hip and shoulder as well, first back door, and it's going to ping for a throw as a back flip. So Eads has come up with a free kick for the Katanning Wanderers.
Got to move it quickly.
He's looking. Pontillo down there. He's demanding it long. Someone needs to be running in with a kick. Hammond's going to do that. It's into the corridor. Ryan Pontillo. That was good play and well done, Katanning Wanderers. And the kick ended up being a very good kick, and Ryan Pontillo charged out, marked it on his chest, and will line up and kick, hopefully, a much needed team goal. In he comes. How the kick. It's off target. One behind, only 6 goals, 10 to the Katanning Wanderers, trailing the Narrogin Hawks. 12 goals, 3.
You might say they're backman's kicks.
Just too casual. Just too casual. So laconically ran in.
Casey Beard comes in. He drives it forward to White,
who's moved up to
having a bit of a run on the ball, I think. Criddle White goes back wide again. Casey Beard.
He actually moves well, big man. Criddle White.
He certainly does. Coming out, it was Declan Mumby, I think. That was unreal. Waiting forward. Mark was taken by the Hawks, and the long kick went into the forward line. Lanciano was there. Great work, Penny. Great, and he got the hand pass out. His man's getting throw for a throw, and Richard Long to come up with the free kick for the Narrogin Hawks. Long with the ball. How's his kick? That was an excellent kick into the corridor, and I think Lee was on the. It was Hayward on the end of it. Cody Hayward for the Narrogin Hawks.
I think another example of first option is the best option. Penny came out, spun beautifully out of the back, and should have actually looked for a long kick rather than a short pass, and then it was turned over.
Absolutely, Andrew.
Cody Hayward for the Narrogin Hawks. Well within scoring range, and he comes. And saying that, it mightn't just have the distance up. It was Big Henry Gould, put it down for a hand pass over the top. It was floating around. It's a back pocket. I think it was Pickett that put it on his boot, sent it out, running onto it. Was a great bit of work. Was it Eads? Drills the pass out towards centre half forward. Sinclair swings the hand pass over the top to Saunders. There's heavy traffic there. Trying to work his way through was Mills Durack. James Lorino arrives on the scene, picks it up. How's his kick? Has gone straight to Penny. He can't mark the ball. It's desperate. Slippery. It comes Sinclair. Snaps towards goal. It's away to the left. Tumbles through for one behind. Two-mark scoreboard, 12 goals, 3 to the Narrogin Hawks. 6 goals, 11 to the Katanning Wanderers. Here in the third term.
Well, I've never seen anything like it. 16 inside 50s for no goals, Andrew.
No, it's certainly. You can't blame the wet weather for that.
No, that was gettable. Of Pontello's, one of Lorino's.
Okay, Tim to bring the ball in. Kick was good. Found Langy Williams.
Who's on E?
Right on 50-metre arc. Williams, he goes wide. He sees a player at the back of the pack, which was Hill. Declan Mumby, and it was a nice grab to Hill. His hand pass, it went forward to Penny. Goes back to Jordan Hill. His little kick forward was excellent to right half forward flank, but it was fisted away down there by Hammond. As the siren sounds, indeed.
He's got a minute to the next quarter.
To finish the third term, the Narrogin Hawks at 12 goals, 3, 75, leading the Katanning Wanderers 6 goals, 11, 47. With me in comedy this afternoon, Andrew, Daryl Sinclair. We can get them all mixed up.
We're going to say Andrew Sinclair.
Just about.
Daryl Pritchard.
well, it's a comedy crew, I think. As well.
Look, absolutely it is. I'm Katanning Wanderers. I had put a footy, 16 inside 50s, clearances, 6 turnovers, 3. Narrogin Hawks, they only went inside 5 times, and I think they kicked a couple of goals. Andrew will talk about that shortly. Their clearances were 5, and turnovers, they didn't turn over the ball up that quarter anyway. Unbelievable. I can't remember seeing a footy where you've gone in 16 times and haven't kicked a goal. Thoughts, Andrew?
Yes, again, poor kicking at goal is bad footy, and certainly the option that some were on the run, others were set shots that should have been kicked, and when you've got an scoring shots to 15, we talked at half time how good the kicking a goal was, and that was 8 points that quarter to get Wanderers to 2 goals, 1.
And you've just got to make your opportunities. Pillow should have kicked. They were hard shots. Loreno's wasn't a hard shot. Kyle Sinclair did have time, more time than he probably thought. That was a gettable goal, and there's been a few others. So the inability, Katanning Wanderers not to take their first option and then turn the ball over has been significant since quarter time.
Yeah, I think the hand passing in it's creating a stride, but I think you've got to get the ball on particularly in defence, and that's showed in that quarter. The minimum number of balls in the Narrogin's forward line, but they capitalised on the opportunities they had. So goal scorers, Nigel who actually moved into he got probably tired of kicking goals, moved into the midfield to add an extra big body down back. He's 7, and then singles to Bomford, Kilpatrick, Hayward, Williams and Mason, and for Katanning Wanderers, reseeds with 2 and 1 each to Pickett, James, Loreno, Devon Mills, Jurek and Freddie Mills, Jurek.
Look, I still Tommy Hammond's game for Katanning Wanderers. James Loreno has been working hard. I like Saunders' game for Narrogin Hawk. I think none better than Kilpatrick. Very clean footballer, not in physicality, just one grab stuff, and then uses the ball well, and they just hurt you. It hurts opposition, like Penny's game, and I like the move of Critter White up forward, more into the middle of the ground where the play. He moves exceptionally well, big fella. Like his first 5 metres are very quick.
Yeah, very strong around the ball. Yeah. His attack on the ball is very good as well. So certainly had a very impacting game, and in my opinion as well, it's been a great good game up to here, up to 3/4 time, with Narrogin Hawks just starting to hold that lead and perhaps control of the game. I want to thank Nichols Bus and Coach Services for sponsoring the third term, day and school excursions, school camps and sports trips, providing a quality service to Narrogin and surrounding districts. Phone Leonie or Leon. It's on 98811736 or 0417182480 on the mobile. Thanks very much. Next quarter will be coming up very, very soon. Coles News and Glass House will be sponsoring this little summary and talk, of course, is brought to you by Peter Rundle, LA. He's our season sponsor. Well, you can contact Peter on 88111225 if you need to speak to him. He's doing a sterling and certainly much appreciated by all his people in the electorate of Roe. It is the Liberty Rural match of the day as well, and Kelvin Andrew delivering fuel all through the Great Southern Region, and you can, the guys, a call on 08867808, and they do sell Shell products and lubricants as well. Well, we are coming up to the last quarter, pretty short. We'll be looking a little bit later at Prize Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award. And, of course, Coles News and Glass sponsoring the last term. Purchase your lotto ticket. Check out their selection of gift and glassware. Call in to see the guys at Coles News and Glasshouse. All right, we're set for the last turn here, and the rain has abated a little bit. Still tricky condition. Henry Gould won it down very comfortably. Reno was taken high for mind, and he's with a free kick for the Katanning Wanderers. James Loreno, he's certainly played a great game of football today. He does in almost every game that he plays. The kick forward was excellent, and Saunders was in front. Big man didn't let him down either in tricky conditions. He took a good mark now. He's got to play on. Tries to get around his man on mark, and he does get the kick away into the forward line. Pack forms, fisted away. Taken by Sinclair. Snapped on goal. Good just ran out of legs and coming across. Wingy Williams took the relieving mark. Kick goes long to Jaden Lanciano. Lanciano, he's just towards right half back. He wants to go, he's looking for Gould. It's a wobbly kick off the boot, might stay in the boundary line just inside. It did, it come to Gould in the end. Swung the hand pass over the top of the ring, tries his way through. Frank tackles him without the ball, and he's come up with a free kick. So James Loreno, with a smile on his face, he says, Tommy Kilpatrick, give me the ball. He does, and he gets the kick forward, and it was good. And Mills Durack, that's Cody, was in front. He's marked the ball. Cody Mills Durack goes with a kick in the centre of the ground, and he's found his man in there. Quartermain. Papers are flying off the
two hands.
Kick over the top. Coming out was Chevelle, I think. Left it behind. Also there was Lee. Tried to shove it out the front. Sinclair picks it up and quickly puts it on his boot. Sends it forward into the corridor. Coming out was Timms under pressure. He got his boot into the ball. Sent it away. Richard Long just bounced off his chest. Dusty Allen picks it up. He's hit in the tackle. Umpire says, we'll blow it up, blow the whistle, and we'll have a ball up.
Good start, Andrew.
Yep. So tough footy still in the wet.
Okay, was one down. Langy Williams. It comes to the Hawks. He gets the kick long and wide, out wide, charging through and getting involved. There was our player at 36, which is of course Deacon Morton. Been playing in defence, done pretty well too actually. Deacon Morton.
Yeah, always 100% Deacon.
Yep. Oh, once again, thrown into long, onto his boot. Didn't quite get there, but Coley, that's great work. Evasive skills. The kick was long, so inaccurate. It went through from behind. Tilmart scoreboard, 12 goals, 4. So the Narrogin Hawks leading Katanning Wanderers 6 goals, 11 here in the last term.
And Andrew, Katanning Wanderers certainly playing for pride like they have in most last quarters during the year. They've started reasonably well.
Yeah, and given that the drawing end is the Ram Pavilion, haven't had a goal in the second half to that yet.
Yeah, tough work. The breeze favouring the southern end and Callum Tillo to Dusty Allen, still in his defensive metre arc. He's going to switch play. Dangerous count, Abdul Pickett. Pickett's across. He sees Saunders on the lead. He's going to go long. It's going to go over his head towards the boundary line, out of bounds. Quartermain was there.
Not such a bad kick to another stoppage, and then hopefully Katanning Wanderers can work it forward, or alternatively Narrogin Hawks can get it inside their 50.
Yeah, ball to be thrown in that far side. Pretty dark conditions here. Quick kick out of the pack from Eads, I think, sent the ball forward. Mark taken by Sinclair.
Yes.
Yep. Sinclair with the ball. Drives a long kick out to right half forward region.
That's terrible. And
it's gone out of bounds on the full. Damon Penny to receive the free kick for the Narrogin Hawks. So, Penny with the ball. He drives a little bit of a push up in the back of Dusty Allen. So
Gainsler saw that.
Gumby says, who? Me?
Mr. Innocent.
NCIS would have been checking for fingerprints.
Okay, well, it's gone through a few. Langy Williams is there, also Mills Durack ready. It's that on the ground. They're fighting hard for it. Umpires let it go. Hand pass comes swinging out to Tom Kilpatrick. He bangs the kick into the forward line. One was in front, left it behind. Chris White was putting on a bit of a act to mine. Play on's the call from the umpire. It works its way forward. Pack forms once again. Picking up, bang, down goes, might have been Bolford pushing the back, says the umpire.
He's made a dangerous tackle.
And Bolford's come up with a free kick for the Narrogin Hawks. So was there sinkers?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Just crunch him in the ground just a little.
Well, yeah, lifted, rotated forceful, dangerous tackle every day of the week.
It would have been a 10 in gymnastics, wouldn't it?
Oh dear. So Tommy Bomford. In comes 45 metre flat kick. Criddle White's in front. Dusty Allen did well. He got a fist in the ball. Good pick up by Criddle White, who's all for a big man. Tackle was Declan Mumby. Great work, Dusty Allen. Hammond, good hand pass through heavy traffic. Goes to James Lorino. His kick forward to Saunders. Saunders eyes under the ball. Good work. Swung the hand pass over the top to Lorino. Quickly onto his boot. Good work, Katanning Wanderers. Kick went forward. Penny came out. Couldn't complete the mark. It's at ground level. Mills Durack was there as well. That was Devon. And blew the whistle. And we're going to pull up. And it's on the half-forward line. Coles News and Glasshouse sponsoring the last turn as well. The Lucky Lotto 8 here in Katanning. It's one down, taken by French. Quickly onto his boot. He goes forward. Declan Mumby in front. Good fist away by Ryan Pontillo. Towards the front of the pack. It was a nice pick up. Bit of shove forward. Going hard for the ball. And a good effort with Slade Green. It's rolled out of bounds right in front of the commentary box. And our watery windows.
Difficult calling. Big kid.
Well, it's not too clear, but anyway, it's better than what it was, I think, now. Okay, so 12-4, it's Narrogin Hawks, and it's 11. It's Katanning Wanderers, toe poke out of the pack. Tom Kilpatrick, before play. Tommy Kilpatrick, and a snap-on goal, and a kick would have been a fantastic goal. One behind only, though. Toolmart scoreboard, 12 goals, 5 to the Narrogin Hawks leading. Katanning Wanderers, 6 goals, 11.
And again, Andrew, that's just a perfect clearance with a young fella being clean.
Absolutely. When you've got momentum going forward, that was a great tap and probably should have done better than he did. But, it's difficult conditions in the wet.
Mum's not too happy, just quietly.
Okay, so Pontillo runs his full 10, drew a little pass forward to Eads, was good. Eads with the ball. It's a danger because Bowen's only came through. Fisted it forward. Tommy Kilpatrick, take 2. Snap on goal. How was the bounce? It was pretty good this time. Goal on the board, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Toolmart scoreboard, 13 goals, 5 to the Narrogin Hawks. Leading the Katanning Wanderers, 6 goals, 11 here in the last term.
At this level of footy, that's inexcusable, Andrew. If you're going to go inboard, you have to hit the target.
But also the player that we kick to can't be standing still.
Absolutely.
He's got to move to the ball. That's one of the basics of that. Kick short to somebody, got to be on the move, and it was sport. And then Kilpatrick went onto it and snapped a decent goal.
Okay, Coles and Glasshouse, purchase your lotto ticket there. Check out their great selection of gift and glassware as well. Call in and see the guys at Coles News and Glasshouse. Rucks go to it. I think it was French on the ball. Ends up a drilling kick came out by Bowen Coley to Mumby. Mumby turned. It's a ripping long kick on goal. It's a goal. And it was a ripper. Goal on the ball. Narrogin Hawks, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Toolmart scoreboard, 14 goals, 5 to the Narrogin Hawks leading. Katanning Wanderers, 6 goals, 11.
Andrew, clearances to Narrogin Hawks 4 inside 56. I think the floodgates unfortunately might open for Katanning. They're going to have to really knuckle down and hard.
It's more just the rain.
Certainly. Okay, last quarter, the centre of the ball is already dark. Here at Quartermain Oval, Ruck set themselves. Big Henry Gould was, he went to connect, but he didn't, and he was tackled, so it is holding the ball, and the free kick goes the way of Beavis. Left footer. How's his kick? It's good going forward, coming out. Almost marking the ball was Mills Durack. That was down to the ground level, taken by Cody Mills Durack. His kick forward. Saunders in front. He can't quite dig it up. He comes in pretty hard. They have some numbers there, but Hawks are winning hard. It ends up out wide with Dusty Allen, but he was wrapped up in a pretty good tackle. Slapped alive and then has kicked along the ground, almost a comedy of errors, but they keep the ball going. Toe poke forward once again, and it's picked up down by That was 7. Then he put it down like a hot potato. It's taken down there by Chevelle. Under pressure, got the hand pass out. It's heavy going. There's no two ways. Bowen's a collie, I think it was. Not sure. The pick up and a good kick out of defence. Declan Mumby come back, bang, crash into Ryan Ponto. It went to ground level once again. Umpire blew the whistle, and we will have a ball up between centre and right centre wing for the Narrogin Hawks. Lights are on down here at Quartermain Oval. Still a bit of light rain across the oval. At ground level, Frank was in the van. Little hand pass went out, trying to work their way through the Narrogin Hawk. Now, quick kick was good. Bowen's a collie, I think. The long kick coming up was Criddle White. He's in front. It was a beautiful pick up by Criddle White. Looks to the goal. It's beautiful football. Who was there? Tommy Kilpatrick. He said, thanks very much, Noah. And he's going to be kicking from 35 metres out.
How many's he kicked?
7.
No. Kilpatrick.
Kilpatrick's going for number 3.
Yeah, played well. Runs good patterns, knows where to go. You can't coach about reading the play and where to go to get it. I really like this kid.
Tommy Kilpatrick. And a great opportunity to put in goal number 15 on the ball. Any paces. And bang he goes. It was a good looking kick off his boot. And he's hit the goal for the Narrogin Hawks. Team goal number 15. So on the tool mark, scoreboard 15 goals, 5. Narrogin Hawks leading Katanning Wanderers 6 goals, 11.
And great by Criddle White. He could easily have swung onto his right foot and had a snapper goal and said, let's try for number 8. But he just used his vision and saw Patrick at centre forward unmarked and kicked it about 30 metres across the ground. So great team play.
Yeah, it was great team play.
And fair to say, Narrogin Eagles win 8. Cooker and Dumble Young lose. They'll be in 4th spot. So I think percentage is crucial. Fair to say, Katanning Wanderers playing pride, Andrew.
Yep, absolutely. And of course the Hawks, it's an interesting bet for the 4th spot.
It certainly is. Old News and Glass House. During the last quarter, your lucky low agent here in Katanning. Bucks go to a back of the pack. Gonzacoli keeps the ball in front. Great work by Loreno though. And pass almost came out. It's shut out wide. Langy Williams was there. Pack forms once again. It's pretty hectic in there. And umpire blows the whistle. And we will have ball up. It's sort of gone back towards the left forward flank for the Katanning Wanderers. Richard Long in the ruck. No clear knockout. Loreno for a kick. Fresh aerials we got. Mills Durack, that was Cody under pressure. Got his boot into the ball. Long tried to get the kick away or the hand pass away. Straight to the opposition. A quick kick came to the pack. It went forward. Ball is tied up down inside the attacking 15-metre arc. And the umpire will blow the whistle and have a ball up once again. So, getting a better view of it around the window. So, Ruck's Long in once again. Beavis, hand pass, went through. Tobic off the ground, went forward. On the ground was Messier as the quick kick came out of defence. Kilpatrick's on the end of it and gets on the job pretty quickly. Kick forward was excellent. Bomford was over his head. It's rolled out of bounds right in front of the commentary box here at Quartermain Oval. And we will have a throw in. Make sure you drop into Old News and Glass House as well.
Not much happening. Good kicking, 15-5 to Narrogin Hawks. Big Kev.
Yeah, no, they've been pretty accurate all day. A bit of a tussle, wasn't it? But they've slowly just used strength overall strength. Being Henry Gould, he's played a great day as well. Size matters. He tried to go through the pack. He went back after the ball. Give it back to Declan Mumby. It's knocked forward, worked by Jack O'Brien. Toe poke off the ground to Caleb Gill. Little hand pass out was excellent. Went to Slade Green, and he was under pressure. It's gone out of bounds on the full free kick. By the looks of it, going to go French for James Loreno's called back, and our man Matthew French to come up with a free kick for the Narrogin Hawks. Little wide, waiting in the goal square.
ball with Pontello kicking out.
Okay, well, it's an underground kick. Maybe not a bad kick. It's gone about 80, 90 metres in the end, along the ground, basically. It ends up in the centre of the ground, past it almost. Pack forms. Bowens Coley picks it up. His tackle is held to him. We're going to have a ball up, and that was a good result, really.
Absolutely. Wasn't affected by the wind. Just a worm burner, Andrew.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, the ball
Soccer shot.
to be balled up. Rucks go to Mumby, I think was in the ruck. He's tried to bang it forward, tried to follow it up. Going through was Mills Durack. He left it behind. He's pinged, holding the ball, says the umpire. And a good tackle. And Noah Bowens Coley to come up with a free kick. Has the ball, drives the pass forward to Mumby. O'Brien did well, backs it up. He picks it up and gets a tumbled kick forward. It's fisted away, came to ground level. Nice little pick up by the Wanderers. Kick went forward to Brock Green, who's in the forward line. Goes into the corridor, coming out, and the mark was almost taken down there by Saunders. Come out of his hands though. It went to ground level, picked up out there by Quartermain, snapped towards goal. It's across the face.
I think it's a throw-in.
It's gone out of bounds, deep in the left full forward pocket region, and we will have a throw-in. Well, they weren't far off, and a chance that just the kick went across the face. 15 goals, 6 to the Narrogin Hawks, 6 goals, 11 to the Katanning Wanderers, 47 plays, 96. And the ball to be thrown in. Left full forward pocket region. Knocked down to the back of the pack and a quick kick out of defence. The ball comes. It's a powerful kick right towards the centre of the ground. Charging down Mumby. Hand pass to Tom Kilpatrick. Inside 50. Great work by Dusty Allen. Good smother. Mops up again. Gets the hand pass out towards Caleb Quartermain. Just can't sit for it. Now he's beset upon. Big tackle. No prior opportunity. We'll have the ball up out on the left half forward flank.
But how's Kilpatrick's second effort? Didn't find the target, then back, chases, then tackles, causes a stoppage. Terrific work rate.
Yeah, definitely is. So Rucks go to it. Good. Second go comes to James Lorino quickly on his boot. He sent the ball forward. It's on the half forward line for Katanning Wanderers. Penny was under all sorts of pressure. Pick up down there by Bowens Coley, I think. Cross to Lanciano. Now the kick does come out of defence. It's still on the half back line. Lanciano looks forward. And I lost his name. So ground level Bowens Coley. That's it I'm trying to do. And there are too many hyphenated names out there today, Sink. But still on the left half forward flank. And now we've got a whistle and the ball up.
Another stoppage.
Yep. So, in Katanning Wanderers forward line. This time, as runs down. James Lorino's been excellent. His kick forward was good. Caleb Quartermain, I think, was on the end of it.
Sinclair,
it was number 10. Kick into the goal. It's fisted away. Biggest away. Coming up now was Caleb Quartermain. An opportunity to do something here with the ball. Kick went forward. Fisted away down there by Scadden, though, was good. Green was there. Brock Green, and the boundary line was pretty close. Saunders there as well. And the ball to be thrown in. Oh, Coles in Glasshouse sponsoring the last term as well. You're lucky lotto agent. Call in and make sure you get your lotto ticket. Ball thrown in. Check out the giftware while you're there as well. And Beavis it was. Is he going to get pinged? Or has it gone out of bounds? He's going to get pinged.
I can't see Big Kev.
Yeah, free kick. Richard Long. It's not easy, actually, through the windows here and the conditions that we've got. Richard Long with that free kick, and he drives that long kick down. It's fisted away by Mum. He comes to the front of the pack. It was poked forward by Green. Penny over the ball. Penny's there as well. Kilpatrick. Gee, that was a beautiful one-handed pick-up by Tommy Kilpatrick. And he wheels around there and he delivers an excellent kick going forward. And mark's being taken. Is it Lanciano? Not sure. He's charging out of defence. Touched the ground a few times. Might have been... it's gone out of bounds on the fall, unfortunately. Might have been Bowen as a Coley, actually. Well, he won't turn around. I can't see numbers, so that's what it is. And we're waiting for the free kick to come back in. It might even be anyone. Might be Max Chevelle. Okay. It is Max Chevelle. Goodness me, we get it right again. Okay, Slade Green, isn't it? Or Brockman. one. I'm not sure.
No, it's Slade Green.
He's the politician, isn't he?
Yes,
Right, well, there you go. Got politics on the brain while I'm doing bloody football. Okay, so the kick goes forward.
And we're not going to talk politics.
James Lorino tumbled it forward, big fist away. Great stuff down there. I think it was good work by Tim's.
Is that young fella Chevelle related to the old Chevelle who was an administrator at Narrogin? Don't know. Do you remember him, Kev?
I don't, no.
Okay.
No.
Maybe I'm a bit older than you blokes.
Well, I think
and ladies.
there was another Chevelle that playing footy quite a few years ago.
Yes.
Anyway. Right, ball's thrown in. B. Henry Gould took full possession of it. Kick was good because Declan Mumby was in front. Got the hand pass out. Hawks going forward. French, long criddle wide in front. Just couldn't quite complete the mark. Pontillo trying to wear him. He's quick on his feet for a big man into the corridor. It was excellent. Coming down, hand pass forward as it's there at ground level, trying to go through. It was Hayward, and he went back on goals. It's across the face, one behind only Toolmart scoreboard. 15 goals, 7 to the Narrogin Hawks, leading Katanning Wanderers. 6 goals, 11 here in the last term. Brought to you by Coles News and Glass House, and check out their great selection of gift and glassware. While you're in, the kick came into Ryan Pontillo. He's in defence. Deft little kick forward. Dusty Allen was good. Hand back to Pontillo. His kick was deft. Was off his head, mopped up the French.
Oh, he nearly bowled him.
Eads sort of flat and squashed into the ground a little bit. The umpire blew the whistle.
I reckon he was out.
Right centre wing, chopped off back there and taken by Penny. Managed to get his boot into the ball and send it forward. Declan Mumby almost could have got pinged there. Ball ends up out wide, going through with Tom Kilpatrick. Beautiful pick up one way then the other, just too much pace to burn. He wheels around, got the kick away. Coming out was Dusty Allen, left it behind. It's hit the ground level. Barnes Cole is going to come up with a free kick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Held here without the ball.
Yep.
And Noah Bowen Zaccoli. We do get it right sometimes. There's
he might go close, Andrew.
Yeah, or a wet ball maybe. 50, he would kick it from 52.
Okay, well then he comes, he unloads, he's a powerful kick right to the goal line, fisted away, taken through by Hammond. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, it's 15 goals, 9 to the Narrogin Hawks, leading Katanning Wanderers. 6 goals, 11. We've probably played a fair whack in this quarter.
Yeah.
As the kick comes in, Caleb Gill was in front, he's marked it.
3 to go.
Okay, 3 minutes, a little short kick. Kick was good to James Lorino, who's tried very hard all day. His kick was excellent as well. He found Saunders. Saunders out towards the right centre wing, far side of the oval for the Wanderers. His little kick forward was great to Penny, Tyrone Penny. They're trying to manufacture something here. Katanning Wanderers. Penny goes with the long kick though. Now out wide. Coming out was Green. Couldn't mark the ball. It went to Mills Durack, but coming and charging out was Big Henry Gould. Put his boot into the ball. It's a powerful kick into the forward line. Charging back was a player in French. Also there was Slade Green. He was shoved out of the way. Matt French was a good pick up. Hand past the criddle right. He dropped it. Used his strong on his feet. Wheels around. He knows where the goals are. Bang! Goal on the board to Noah Criddle White. Contender for Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. And the Toolmart scoreboard sees the Narrogin Hawks go to 16 goals, 9, leading the Katanning Wanderers 6 goals, 11 here in the last term.
And again, just a poor kick into Katanning Wanderers forward line, went to the big bloke, came to the ground, quick turnover, ball usage, ball on the deck, goal by Narrogin Hawks. So been a story of the day really, most probably since half time, Andrew.
Yep, and you can just see ball skills in the wet have been better by key players in net inside Kilpatrick, and even the big guy Criddle. Just his ball skills in the wet have been outstanding.
Yeah, very good on his feet, isn't he?
Yeah.
Criddle White, and turns very quickly. Rucks set themselves. Big Henry Gould and tap wins it down. No one can get their hands in the centre of the ground though. Pretty slick down there. Finally, it does whistle. Bowen Zaccoli was a about to emerge with the ball, but it goes to Eads. The free kick forward was excellent to Lorino. Goes with a long kick out wide. Coming out was Blight. Back of the pack.
Singer.
There was Singer, was it? As his kick just fell short, unfortunately. That's a horrible kick out of defence. Might be some luck of it yet, but it came to Eads. He quickly banged it on his boot. He sends it up forward. Whistle on play. Brock Green emerged out of the pack and towards goal, and he's kicked the goal. Well done to Brock Green and the Katanning Wanderers. So the Toolmart scoreboard, 16 goals, 9 to the Narrogin Hawks, 7 goals, 11.
Yeah, it was good play by Katanning. James dropped the chest in difficult conditions and then got the ball forward, and Brock did the rest. Andrew, is that Katanning Wanderers' first goal after half time?
Yes, it is, absolutely.
Okay, ball's working its way back.
Been playing 20 minutes, Big Kev. Can't be too much longer.
105 plays 53. Okay, so it works its way back. Coles, News and Glasshouse. Your lucky lotto agent here in down Katanning. Gould bang pumps the ball about 35 metres on the centre. Goes forward on play. Free kick is going to go the way of King Wanderers. And it's to Quartermain.
Tried hard, Quartermain.
Yep, Caleb Quartermain. He goes out wide with the kick to James Lorino, who's really tried hard today as well, as he always does. Saunders was in front. Big fella marks the ball. Saunders, powerful kick into the forward line. Forms, no one can take the mark. It was toe poked off the ground to the centre of the ground. Owens to Coley, I think, quickly on the ball. Powerful quick kick, bounces into the forward line, getting back with Slade Green. Slips over at the psychological moment. French zooms in, is knocked out the front. Working through was Abdul Pickett. And the boundary line's too close. We're going to throw it in the left forward pocket region for the Narrogin Hawks in the last term. Lights ablaze everywhere around the oval. Dark, wet, chilly conditions, and the ball to be thrown in. North line, I think we've got to do it all again.
I say the Narrogin ruckmen have read the boundary umpiring thrust far better.
Richard Long in the ruck. Pontillo's behind. Richard Long slid forward, got the little pass out. It's going to go over the top. Chevelle. That's skill error.
Oh, we've got a 50 metre.
Okay.
It must be an audible, that's a short 50.
Yes, you wouldn't want to blow up by land off Tyrrell.
A 30-metre penalty.
Okay, Saunders was Quartermain in front. Marks the ball. Drives the long kick out there. That's good. Mark's been taken out there by Singer, is it?
Yes, Singer.
Oh, he went to play on
Oh, no, then he's nearly out of Wendy.
Well, he sort of buggered it up, I suppose you would say.
That's the story of Katanning's day.
Yeah, tricky conditions.
Yep.
So far side of the oval, and the ball to be thrown in. Once again, big Henry Gould in there. Knocked towards the front of the pack. Gould goes back in after the ball, threw it out one-handed. Play on's the call. Hand pass went out. Bomford, I think, on his boots. Sent the ball forward. Marks taken in the centre of the ground by Hammond.
Oh, will he have a shot?
The siren sounds to complete today's proceedings. And we saw the Narrogin Hawks run out winners, 16 goals 9, 105, defeating the Katanning Wanderers 7 goals 11, 53. We'll take a quick break here and come back very soon with a roundup of today's proceedings.